Hey everybody, and welcome
We're
back
gonna play Dungeons and Dragons!
to another session with the entertainment. To start this session off, I know it's been a while, and we're missing Azira tonight, but can someone pick up a recap for a point of inspiration?
No.
Okay.
I can give a very. Oh,
I was not here. I am sorry.
what was that?
I would do it, but I was not here.
Oh,
I am
yep.
sorry.
I can do a quick one. You're coming in a little low there,
Oh no.
Emily.
Okay.
Is that true for
Oh,
everybody
wow.
else, or it's just me?
It's true for me too.
Yeah.
Her volume's really low.
Okay, I will work on it while you do this.
Okay, yeah.
turning up in
Okay,
the
so
meantime.
off the top of my head, what I can remember what happened. We turned into clouds, and we were going to fight a Death Knight out in the Shadow of Dominus. So we started right there at the start of the fight. We took a couple initial shots, and that started things off. It was pretty challenging. He was pretty hard to hit, really high AC. I cannot remember any really big moments in the fight other than obviously the end of it where Rhodes died from the Death Knight exploding in his face. I remember Thrym did it.
You remember that? Wow.
I also remember that. I remember we had face cams on and essentially looked absolutely horrified.
It's just my normal face.
Right, sorry.
Yeah, so we remedied that pretty quick though. Zira brought Rhodes back to life with her great cleric magic.
We had to put the pieces back together first.
Yeah, you had to
Reattach some
scoop them up
roses.
into a bucket, and yeah.
Hmm.
While that was
Tetris.
going on, there
And
was
Actually,
Yeah.
speaking of that moment, before we move on, a very important person to Rhodes, who was not here during that session, I believe has something written. And
Ew.
Maybe-
Oh,
I
you're
mean,
talking about me.
maybe this
can-
is a good segue to kind of include Flower in the recap and what she did during that time.
Sure. Yeah, I can read my little piece that I wrote. And then we can go back to the recap. Sorry to interrupt you.
no. Yes,
Darren.
please read it. I love it.
So I was not there that session. This is a huge moment that obviously Flower would have had a reaction to. So I decided to write out that reaction because I was not there. Flower's mouth was in the act of falling open as the explosion rocked the ground. Her ears rung, and before she could even begin to run forward towards Rose's crumpled form, a purple fey mist enveloped her and brought her closer instantly, her feet hitting the ground in a sprint for the rest of the way. She knew somewhere in the back of her panicked mind that there was nothing that she could do, not really. But there had to be something. Absent any useful magic from Seneschal, she grasped at the only thing that she knew was innately special about her. The dagger drove into her palm deeper than it ever had, her blood pouring over Rhodes's still chest. He was not a flower, a tree, or a vine. But whatever it was in her blood that made flowers glow must have some property of life in it, didn't it? Maybe if she just gave up enough of it. But even as she had the thought and her companions were drawing near, she saw the effect wasn't as she willed. Instead of breath, a blanket of moss began to weave itself around Rhodes's body, its coloring patched with brilliant colors, sapphire and opal, geminite and amethyst, all matching the rocks that now lay scattered and unmagical on the ground around him. Flower shook, and she pulled Rhodes's head into her lap, catching Zira's eye across his body. "Hurry," she urged, the musicality in her voice gone, her tone flat in terror. "Please." She picked up Corbin and rubbed the stone between her hands, not realizing that the blood and salt were slowly wearing its smile away. It wasn't until this very moment that she truly understood the advice that Puck had given her once. She closed her eyes, remembering the tickle of his fingers in her hair as he braided some trinket that he was hiding from a fey noble inside it. Mortals are fascinating, Chicory, but you really can never trust them. Oh yes, she teased him, her voice so much sweeter in the Feywild, her body, she could swear, so much more graceful. Trixier than the Fey, are they? No, he said, plaintive in the way that he rarely was. It's just that they die on you. It's the least tricksy thing about them, and one of the only constants. He patted her cheek. It's why you shouldn't get too attached. They're lovely from a distance. They're nice things to admire, to play with, to annoy. But anything more than admiration only leads to trouble. So, he wiggled his fingers at her dismissively. Off you go. Flower's shoulders slumped as the diamond took its hold, her own breath stuttering in her throat. She released Corbin, her heart double beating as fast as it could, as she watched the slippery rock slick into him the way it was supposed to. Then she backed away. She gave Rhodes space. She listened as the others spoke, kept her eyes vigilant around her, but didn't speak herself, not once. Not through the encounter with a man presumably 30 years dead, not after the long journey back to the battlefield, nor in asking for rooms. Only after Rhodes, understandably tired from his death in the very long ride, was asleep, did she open her mouth and murmur a plea for her patron's help. Flower sat on the bed all night, watching her friend, to whom she should know better than to be close to. She didn't close her eyes, not once. She couldn't help it. And if she could help it, she never would again.
Wonderful.
That's what Flower was.
Beautifully written.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
really
that.
awesome.
How dare you do that to me?
Well, that is Flower's reaction to Rhodes actually deceased on the ground at the end of the fight. But more things happened after that. If you want to pick up the recap.
Yeah. Yep. I just thank you again, Emily. That's really beautiful.
But this is important.
Yeah, thank
It's
you.
true.
So as was kind of pointed out in the story there, we did meet a man while Rhodes was being resurrected, or right after he was resurrected. He kind of showed up kind of mysteriously. He doesn't look well. He's got a big scar. One of his eyes is missing. He introduced himself as something Potts. Is it an M name?
Myron.
Does somebody have it? Myron. It was an M. Okay. Myron Potts, who is the son of the captain, Captain Potts. Gresham. Thank you. Gresham Potts back in the town. He didn't tell us any of that, but he wanted to offer us a mission to retrieve something from a prison, an abandoned prison somewhere in the Shadow of Dominus. And he said there was, I don't think he said he was gonna pay us, but I think he said there was stuff to get, there was other treasure.
Oh, great.
Yeah, another moment where it would have been great to have Flower.
Yeah, for sure. But we'll get to talk to him again.
What we're learning is that Flower is crucial.
Yeah, am I right? Am I right in saying that, class, that he didn't have anything to offer us other than there would be other treasure along the way?
I remember listening to that part of the session and going like, damn, Flower would have had something to say.
He was basically like, "Get in my van, kids. Let's go."
Yeah.
LOL. Absolutely the fuck not.
I have candy.
Yeah, I think Rhodes' idea on it was that we're gonna have to go there anyway because that's our job. So if this is on the way, we might as well do it. Anyway, we know there's a devil in the prison. That would be something to deal with. Anyway, after we talked to him, we went back to the town. We did find out that after killing the Death Knight, the rest of the attacking force did not suddenly all die. So that's some other sort of weird interaction that's going on. They did defend the town successfully, though. We met with Audric. I think we just talked about the fight and what they did. We were all tired and pretty beat up from the fight. So when we got into town, we sent a message to Gresham Potts to come meet us, but he was busy, so he didn't come meet us. We went to the inn, we got rooms, we slept the night, and then in the morning we went to go meet with him. We told him that we had met his son, and that I think we just told him like we met his son and he wanted us to go out there. On hearing about his son, he had a number of very strange reactions. He offered us 10,000 gold to go kill his son, essentially. And he seemed really like disappointed, angry, maybe. What was the range of emotions on this guy, if you remember, class?
Murderous.
Disappointment, anger,
Disbelief?
disbelief. Yeah. It was a mixture. It was sad. It was a mixture of not good emotions. It wasn't elation of hearing that his son was alive.
Yeah. So just weird that he would act that way towards hearing his son is possibly alive, after being missing for 30 years.
It was way longer than that, wasn't it?
30, yes.
30 years. It was just 30 years.
I thought you said 3 years.
30.
30.
Got it.
Yeah, 30. Yeah. Wake pretty much walked out of the office because he's like, that's bullshit. What you're saying is disgusting, and he left. And pretty much everybody else followed suit. We did say he needed, we'll come back, have a day to think about it, and we'll come back and ask you how you feel then, because we weren't feeling super good about us going to assassinate his son. It's like, that's not, unless he's going to give us a good reason to do so, it doesn't make sense. So we are pretty much in the morning in the city, and we have a day to just chill out, and I think we're going to meet with the captain again the following day.
Yeah. Please take your point of inspiration for that recap. Well done. And yes, we are picking up right after you leave the guardhouse at the main gate of Nestingham. As you all emerge from this guardhouse in the early morning sun, two figures that you recognize approach you from down the street. And these two figures are these two figures, a big burly half orc you know as Bear, and Listry. Listry comes up to you all. Good morning, the entertainment. How do you all fare?
Good morning. We just had a pretty unsettling conversation with the captain.
I see. It was concerning your mission, I assume?
Well, not really. No, it's kind of a side mission.
I see. Well, it's good that we're catching you here. I have some news to share with some of you in private and individually. Priya, Flower, and Rhodes, you're staying at the inn, correct?
Yeah.
All of us are,
All right.
right? We're not splitting up.
Yeah, we're all in the same place.
Good.
Are we in
Yes.
trouble?
I need to speak with each of you individually. I have some information to share about your results. Your blood results.
Oh, I completely
And-
forgot about that.
And well,
Priya has not forgotten his black blood.
It's orange.
Whatever. It was weird.
orange that turned black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was half right.
Halloween blood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tis the season, Rhodes.
It's pumpkin orange, yes.
And Priya, you already have your blood results. But you asked for further information on the whereabouts of your paternal figure.
I did. Did you find him?
We have.
Oh. I don't know how to feel about that.
If you would like to hear this news in private, it's up to you, or I can share it in front of everybody if you like.
Oh, I don't. It's not a secret. I don't mind.
Right. Well, and Bear here, well, hey, good morning, everybody. Wake,
Hey.
I noticed that your capabilities as a druid has grown since the last time I saw you. And I was wondering if we could have a private one-on-one lesson today.
Sure.
Your particular circle is that of the moon, correct?
Sea light.
Sea light. Right.
Aye.
Which allows you to wild shape into different combat forms, a little bit stronger than most druids, correct?
I suppose.
Well, I'd like to spar with you in those forms.
Oh,
Teach you how to bypass magical resistance in that form.
okay. Sorry, this caught me a little out of the blue. I was a little distracted, to be honest, but sure. Whatever you say.
The guardhouse here has a little yard or sparring arena. If you want to follow me in there, we can duke it out.
Duke.
And I can-
Who's Duke?
Sorry, I forget you're not from this plane. Fight it out. In wild
Alright.
shape form.
When? Now?
Whenever you're ready, you can come find me here. I'll just hang around if you're not.
Alright. Sure.
Whenever you're ready, just come meet me here. I'll just hang around.
Wait. Seems confused, but nods.
All right. Well, to the people I have to talk to, shall we meet, or shall we go to the inn and talk there? Or it's kind of a
Sure.
public place. But,
Yeah, we can go back to the inn.
all right. I'll see you later, Bear. And Bear remains at the guardhouse. Wake, you can go back with the group, hear the news, all the information that's being passed down, or you can, go to Bear right now if you want.
He's got that exclamation point over his head.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wake looks at the group and he says, "This can't take too long, can it? I'll catch you all later, I think."
All right.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Kick his ass.
We can talk about all this business with the captain later this evening.
Sure. Yeah, just fill me in as to what happens with your blood.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure it's fine.
Right.
All right. So you head back to the edge of a pint with Listry. The six of you. Zira's on autopilot right now. But yeah, Listry takes you into one of those private booths off the main hall, sits down across from you, and she pulls out three different sheets of paper. Two of them are in envelopes with a crest or wax crest that has been broken. But so you can't really tell where it's coming from. But she sits upright. All right, who would like to hear their news first? Priya?
Sure.
All right, your bit of information is a bit shorter than the rest. I just have a location for you. And she, it's just a little like sheet of paper that's folded, and she hands it over. And to you, Priya, do you read the note?
Yeah. She probably doesn't know where it is, but she'll read it.
It says, Priamos the Dauntless currently resides in his secret lair and home in the Zephyr Silt Trench in the elemental plane of water.
Not very secret, is it?
I was gonna say.
Is he going to be mad that we found his secret lair? Do you think?
Um,
How did you find him?
a bit of divination magic.
Did you see him?
I personally did not see him, but I had a colleague look for him.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering what he had looked like.
Well, from my understanding, Priamos is an ancient bronze dragon who can fly and breathe water and air like naturally.
Well, I could do two of those things myself, so we have a lot in common, I guess. We could bond over that.
I know you were interested in finding out where he is.
I am, but that sounds like it's pretty far.
Let me know if you choose to follow this information. Maybe I can
Okay.
help you out with
Like-
getting you close.
I appreciate that. I think, yes, I'm interested. I'm not sure I'm ready.
Whenever you're ready, I'm here.
Thank you.
Of course. Now, well, why don't the two of you just look at your results? And she slides over the two envelopes, one to Rhodes and one to Flower.
Oh, this is really nice parchment.
So, who wants to read their note first or their letter first?
Rose is excited. He wants to read his.
Okay. Well, here you go.
Oh my gosh. What is this? Pop up. Okay.
Ooh.
One moment while I read slowly. Sorry.
I can read out loud for the rest of you. Blood results for subject Rhodes. Strange. New, but also ancient. Majority signature reads primordial, but mixed with two distinct and separate celestial signatures. The celestial signatures are minuscule, but potent. I have theories, but need more information. Are you sure this individual doesn't have sorcerer abilities? Conclusion: need more information about the origin of subject if possible. Thank you, Rumor Thurgood, head of anthropology, Viceran Academy, Emberhaven.
Oh. Well, none of this really means much to me. Is it? Should I reply? Do I have to write a letter back?
Well, Rumor would like some more information if you are willing to share the events of your birth or creation, where you come from.
Okay. Well, let me think about it.
It's your choice.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Uh,
Can I keep this?
it's yours to keep.
All right. Thanks.
And then Flower.
Flower, I think, is a little more reluctant to open hers, but feels a little bit better after seeing Rhodes. I don't think did Rhodes actually read it aloud in real life, or did she just read it?
Oh, he would. Yeah, he'll read it. He would have read it. Oh.
Okay, I think she will kind of nudge him and be like, "I told you were made of stars."
Yeah, I guess so. Celestial signatures. Sounds fancy.
So, Flower, do you want your letter read out loud, or
You
are
can
you?
go ahead and read it. Yeah, you can absolutely go ahead and read it. I think, yeah, I think you can go ahead and read it. I think she'll read it to herself first and then give it to Rhodes.
Okay. It says, blood results for subject Flower. Mostly normal signature, but carries a very potent signature of celestial essence. Best guessed based on tusting. My Hoya carnosas look amazing right now. Is that this subject was blessed by Sokka herself at birth. However, that is an educated guess, and I have been wrong, very wrong before. Conclusion: build this subject a garden and watch it flourish beyond your wildest dreams. Thank you, Rumor Thurgood, head of anthropology, Viceran Academy, Emberhaven.
So he figured out my blood can make plants grow. I knew that.
You already knew that, yeah. Who's Sokka?
The god of like earth and growth and stuff.
And
Oh,
boomerangs.
God
Yeah. Sokka is the goddess of nature, one of the prime deities, one of the major deities.
Well, did the god bless you? That sounds pretty cool.
I don't know. I was a baby. I don't remember. I mean the godmother said that my parents gave me to them at birth, or gave them, gave me to the godmother at birth because they didn't want me. So, I mean, I feel like if I were blessed by Sokka, they maybe would have wanted me. So maybe it's actually the godmother somehow. I don't
But
know.
wouldn't that be a Fey signature? They say celestial.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean, you're definitely Fey.
Yeah, I mean, I lived there. That doesn't necessarily mean I am Fae.
Oh,
I was just born in the culture. I mean, according to everything that I understand, I wasn't actually born in the Feywild. I was just taken there.
oh. Were you
I
were born in the prime here?
mhm. I was born in the prime, but I don't know who my parents are.
No.
Probably nobody.
Well, it doesn't matter who they are now. You know, you've done all right for yourself.
Yeah,
And we got each other.
and my blood can make flowers grow. So take
Yeah.
that, regular humans.
You always have a nice, healthy garden.
Yeah, I mean, he's right. I'm good at that. I named myself well.
Yeah. What? So what are we supposed to do with this?
Do whatever you wish with it. Those are your results. If you have any more questions, you can write them up, and I'll send them to Rumor, and he can further do some research.
Okay. I'll get back to you on that. Where are you staying?
Well, we are staying here on the 3rd floor. So if you need any of us, we'll be up on the 3rd floor.
Okay.
Do you think that he's right, Rhodes, that you're a sorcerer thing?
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't feel like a sorcerer. Priya's got the sorcerer powers. I see her constantly throwing big lightning bolts, and I can sort of do that, but
Well-
it's a lot weaker.
There, to my understanding, there's quite a few different types of sorcerers, and mine just is the way it is because my dad is a lightning dragon. So,
Well,
that doesn't because I don't know if I've seen you use lightning, but that doesn't mean you're not a sorcerer.
oh,
Is there such a thing as a celestial sorcerer?
I don't know.
Yes, there is.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
you're that.
maybe.
You have met a celestial bloodline sorcerer before.
We have.
Ooh.
Jonas. Anybody remember Jonas?
I do. Wasn't he that little goth kid? Am I wrong?
He had a bunch of tattoos on him, kind of like
So I
yeah.
stand by my point.
This is him. If anybody needs a refresher.
Hold on. I want to see how close I was.
Yeah, I mean,
Get out of
you're
my
not
way,
wrong.
letter.
Where
It's on the screen.
He's a
No,
big.
no, I mean,
Yeah.
when I don't
That's a
remember.
fuck
Oh,
What
to
was
like
the
the very beginning of us
yeah.
meeting. He was like giving tours.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't. I think I wasn't. I'm not good with NPC names. I'm sorry.
Jonas.
That's a long time back now.
I remember him because
He
I
He
thought he was a
does not
cutie
have
pie.
2 brothers. Sorry.
Oh, well,
Uh,
sure. Well, to be fair, the Jonas Brothers, there are 4 of them.
Oh, that's right. There are 4 of them.
Yeah, imagine being the 4th one.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
the band.
maybe I'm sort of sorcerer-like, but I don't know any spells in quite the same way.
I mean, when I was born, I didn't have magic. I didn't know I was different from a regular Air Genasi until I became a teenager.
oh, that's
And
right. You
then
got it.
I
and then you had
started
to-
growing horns and scales, and then people noticed there was something different about me.
Oh.
So maybe it just hasn't manifested itself yet.
Maybe
Oh.
we need to dig deep and see if there's something there.
Well, I have developed powers kind of recently. My rocks didn't used to be able to move them around.
Maybe that's
It's
part of it. It's definitely a different kind of sorcery than I can help with.
I'm a rock sorcerer.
Rock monster.
You're a rock sorcerer. I like that.
Yes. Yeah.
A star sorcerer.
Mm-hmm.
sorcerer.
A rock star.
I'm a rock star. Yes.
all right. Well,
How
Where'd
did
that
you come
voice-
back
where
and
did that voice
execute
come
us
from?
with one line?
while you have received all this information, we'll pan over to Bear and Wake. You have entered this kind of training arena type thing in like on the side of the guardhouse. And then beyond, like past that, like it's like a courtyard type deal. But he has led you into this kind of like sparring pit with sand, and he looks to you, Wake. Well, so bypassing resistances in your wild shape form. It takes focus as you're shaping to pull the essence of Lysia itself and channel it through your tools as a beast. So, while you're wild shaping into the form that you want, make sure that you feel the earth. Feel Lysia. Tap into the natural magic. It's very subtle, but you'll be able to feel it. I've been noticing you've been studying a lot of animals.
Aye. Well, I know lots of creatures from back home, but most of them would not be worth a moment's practice on dry land, so I haven't decided to waste the time. You know what I mean?
How quick
I
are
wouldn't-
you at learning shapes?
Uh,
Oh,
depends on the
animals.
shape, I suppose. Some of them I take to faster than others. I have this weird problem where I can't quite get their proper physical appearance all the way through. Many of them end up appearing watery. And it's been problematic at times.
Everybody has their own unique. Every druid has their own unique signature when they wild shape. It's not uncommon for people to choose an element that they are familiar with when they shape.
Doesn't really
So-
feel like a choice.
As you grow stronger, it's possible that you can correct that. I wouldn't worry about it too much right now. But if you're not familiar with the shapes that you can do now, I think I could provide a visual for you. And
I have 3 at the moment.
all
That I've
right,
read about.
please.
One of them I've not seen. And Wake like reaches into his bag and he pulls out this book. And he flips to a page and it's like a historical drawing, like an anthropological drawing of an Allosaurus.
Oh,
It's like a dinosaur, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Could try that. It seems simple in the musculature. The other's just a big snake. And lastly, like I've seen them in the woods here. Elk, big ones.
all right. What CR
So
are these?
the Allosaurus is CR2,
Uh-huh.
the giant constrictor snake is CR2, and the giant elk is CR2.
Okay. So that's the ones. Okay, gotcha. Let me grab those real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Which one are you going to shape in right now?
He's going to try the one that he thinks is the hardest, which is the Allosaurus, because he hasn't seen that one first.
I cannot. Alice.
It's
Why-
in the monster manual. This is like one of the only ones that's basic ass D&D.
Why can't I find it?
ALLO.
ALL. Oops. There it is. All right. It carries no like. It carries no picture with it, so
Of course it doesn't.
nah. We can rectify that later.
I've had no luck finding these in watery form.
Can't
So
imagine why.
yeah, I know, right? So
I found a picture of it.
of a water one.
Oh my god! Just look at general.
Yeah,
Quite
that's
what
it.
I had in mind.
Yeah,
Got it in one.
Okay. Let me
Turns into it.
put
Well,
the-
hey there, bear.
No. I've never been less aroused.
It's the Sahara.
Okay.
All right.
Sarah?
I'm gonna give you ownership of this, so you can move it around. But as you wild shape, please make a spellcasting check. See if you can feel the essence.
Oh, that's not great. 15.
15. Okay. You do feel something. It's very subtle. It's almost it's like a film. Very subtle magical essence that is kind of washes over your feet as you begin to wild shape, and you hold on to that, thinking that this is it. He did say it was subtle, and you wild shape into your Allosaurus. There it is.
Okay.
It's a lot like a Displacer Beast.
Yeah.
Don't it though?
That's D&D Beyond for you. You see in your form, Bear smiles a very toothy, a half-orc smile, and he wild shapes into something that you have not seen in your books at all. Oh, that's a good one. We'll get that. We'll get that in a minute. But
Oh my god, it's Diego.
Who?
Diego.
Okay, you can
Ice
say the
Age?
name again.
Ice Age.
No.
Isn't Diego the like saber-tooth tiger?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Diego's
Yes,
a
from Ice
tiger.
Age.
Is that not? He's a saber-tooth tiger. Is that not
Oh,
a saber-tooth tiger?
I was still looking
It's
at
a.
Echo Sense.
It's not a
Oh.
tiger. It is actually it's a saber-tooth, a version of a tiger.
So a
is-
saber-tooth tiger.
Saber-tooth lion.
Okay.
Wow.
Sure is lying.
Wow. I cannot believe you didn't get that right, Pen.
I'm sorry.
Did you not know
Shush.
the subtle nuances between a saber-tooth tiger and a saber-tooth lion?
Saber-tooth puma.
Oh my gosh.
But as he wild shapes and you see him wild shape in front of you, I need you to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Can you roll initiative as? Do
I mean,
you
I'm
see
doing it with my
Allosaurus?
dice.
Okay, gotcha.
It's a
I have-
prehistoric battle.
I have the Allosaurus stat block open on my browser, so
Gotcha.
I rolled a 13.
13. Okay.
My dice so far have been whelming.
I'm very whelmed.
Sufficiently whelmed over here.
Yep.
Okay.
That's fighting music.
The saber-toothed lion rolls a 14. But he just kind of circles around. And he'll bat at the sand in front of you, egging you on to come fight him.
Okay, how far away is he from me?
25 feet.
The Wakeosaurus backs up like 5 feet or so.
Wakeosaurus.
Because he feels like this creature has some big honking back legs and itty bitty little claws. And he kind of feels like this creature's meant to pounce, meant to ambush. He can feel it in its musculature. So he's going to try and use its innate pounce ability, where he runs 30 feet straight at bear.
Okay.
Which it moves 60 feet around, so he suddenly gets going much faster than I think he realized. So I'm going to make the claw attack at disadvantage. Because he's like, oh, fuck.
Okay. Fair enough. Go ahead.
So I move up here, straight line at him. Boy, not a good start. First roll's a 3. And a 1. Okay, well, I miss with a 7 total.
So this is like a pounce, right?
Yeah.
With your legs.
Like he leaps forward with the claws outstretched, trying to slash and tackle.
Okay. So yeah, a bear sees this coming, and he.
Boy, I hope so.
In his form, he kind of rears, like, banks back, and then just goes up on 2 legs and catches your Allosaurus form, and like kind of like cat hugs you down to the ground.
I think in surprise, Wake would go wah, but as an Allosaurus would be like.
And he's gonna go for a bite on you.
Oh no, my weakness.
Bear rolled an 8 total.
My AC is 13 as an Allosaurus.
All right. So he doesn't pierce the hard skin of the Allosaurus, and then he pushes you away with a claw, and backs up, letting you get up from your prone position.
Okay.
You were kind of like both prone as he caught you. Your turn.
I'm going to do it again.
Okay,
Wake
go for it.
Feels the strengths of this monster are definitely in its speed and its pounce. So it backs up just far enough to like 20 feet away, and then is going to try again.
Okay.
I will roll this straight because he's maybe figured out forward.
Yeah.
That's a 15 to hit.
15 to hit. That hits, I believe. Give me one moment. Let me see what. Oh, that's wrong sheet. Yeah, that hits. 15.
Please make a strength saving throw.
Okay. Strength saving throw. That's an 8. Or a 7.
That's a failure. Okay. You take 10 points of slashing damage from the claw attack.
Okay.
And you are knocked prone.
Right.
As you're knocked prone, I get to make a bite attack as a bonus action.
Nice.
So it's like almost natural, like the claws slam into bear. And as the saber-toothed cat is locked onto its back, Wake's like, oh, I'm in the perfect position. And he just leans over and bites.
Awesome.
This is an advantage because you're prone. But I'll say it's a straight roll because it's his first time using this. That's a 14 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. This does way more damage than the claws. Apparently. Yeah, that's 9. 14, 18 points of piercing damage.
Oof. Okay. Where is this? There it is.
But as this is a sportsman-like fight, Wake will then release the bite and jump back like 10 feet so he can get back up.
Okay.
And he says, yes! But it's more like, because he doesn't know what Allosaurus sound like yet.
Pretty sure that's accurate.
Why did that not save? Oh my goodness. Hold on a second.
New saber-toothed lion, who this?
There
Also
we go.
really sad that the only thing you can find if you Google water dinosaur is just AI pictures.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey!
I gotta add you back to the combat. There you go. All right. And what was the damage? 14? It was 14, right?
18.
Oh gosh. Yeah. The saber-toothed cat does not look good. He gets up from prone. And
He does like the boxers like getting ready for the next round dance, but it's an Allosaur, so it's just in one place as its huge feet slam on the ground.
All right. Yeah, the saber-toothed lion is going to kind of get up and just kind of roll backwards a little bit before dashing up, and he is going to use his pounce ability. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
That's a 2.
Okay.
Plus, hold on.
Uh,
Plus 4.
okay. Yeah, that's a fail.
Big numbers.
Okay, so he will get a claw and a bite with a successful pounce. So here comes the claw. 13, which
That is
your
my AC.
Yep.
I'm not hard to hit.
That is 14 points of damage.
Okay. Ow.
And then the bite while you're down and prone at advantage. 13 again.
Still hits this time.
Not that great on the roll. 7 points of damage, so 20 damage total.
Got it.
All right. As soon as he knocks you prone, he is
Wait,
going.
20 total?
No. 13 and then 7.
Oh,
or 14,
okay.
14 and then 7, so 21 total.
Yeah, I was like, I did the math really wrong then. No, okay, we're good.
This time, he's not going to back away, but he's going to keep his front paws on you and see if you can, wiggle your way up from prone.
Yeah. Wake says, ow, which is just... Okay. Okay. What does the room look like?
It's kind of like an open courtyard type deal. There's like up against a wall, like a tall palisade. There's like archery targets. There's like dummies for sword practice, and you're in the center in this like 40-foot by 40-foot like ring, fenced in area.
All right, then I'm just gonna. That's a good question. What do I do here? I'm gonna bite him.
Okay, go for it.
I'm prone.
Yeah. If you didn't declare getting up, are you gonna try and get up? You can.
Is he
He's-
pinning me?
Loosely. It's not.
Well, am
The
I
ag-
grappled or no?
No. And
Then
the
I
action
will-
economy.
Then
yeah.
I would like to stand up. That's
Okay. Yeah, of course. You can stand up.
Okay. Okay, cool. Then I can keep this 9. Thank
All right.
goodness. For a 15 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, 2d10 plus 4. That is 12 plus 4, 16 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Yeah. You get him real good. On the back of the neck, and he is not looking. He's looking bloody. He's bleeding everywhere on the sand. Big blood pools.
Yeah.
But he is teaching you how to magically bypass resistances. And
I
He-
can't move, so I stay right there.
yeah,
Right in his face.
he is gonna go for a claw attack. It's gonna swipe at you. It's a natural 20.
Well, that will hit.
Yeah. Okay. 8, 13, 20, 25 points of damage.
I am still an Allosaurus, barely.
Okay. Yeah, he makes a big swipe across your chest, and he kind of backs away a little bit, seeing what you're gonna do.
Okay. I will bonus action spend spell slots to heal myself
Okay.
because ow. Hold on. Let me read the thing. Where did you go, Wake? There you are. Yeah, I'll spend a 3rd level spell slot and heal for 3d8,
Okay.
which is a bonus action. Yeehaw. That's 11. 17.
All
Back
right.
up to 22.
Very nice.
And then, well, feeling a little hardier, I'm going to surge forward and try to bite him
Okay.
again. I don't have. Well, no. No, I will wait until I have full action for that. I'll just bite him. Natural 1.
Oh no. Okay. So perfect. He just kind of bats your
I'm sure it is.
bite bite away, and he's gonna go for another claw attack. For a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Turns out.
14 points of damage.
Okay. I can do math. 8. I have 8 hit.
All right, your turn.
All right. Nope. Didn't mean to click that. I'm going to try and do an athletics contest to knock him prone.
Okay. Let's go ahead and roll it.
Okay. Hey, a 17 plus 4 is a 21.
Yeah, he's gonna try and resist that. He rolled a a 5 plus 4, which is 9. So
We're on even footing here. Okay.
yeah.
So I think the flavor of this is Wake is like aware that this dinosaur has much stronger legs than he does claws.
Uh-huh.
So he just does like a kangaroo jumping kick thing and just shoves the fuck out of this saber tooth as hard as he can. And
Yeah.
the awkwardness of it is probably what catches Bear off guard.
Pretty much. You see he's prone on his side. Do you follow up?
Yeah, I follow up with a bite attack because
Go
I
for
can
it.
do that as a bonus
thought you said
action on
butt
a prone
attack.
creature. I rolled a natural 19, but I have advantage. It didn't get better, so that's a 25 to hit.
Perfect. You feel this strike. You feel the essence of Lysia itself channel through it, and you break through the form of Bear, and he is Bear. How much damage again?
16.
16. So he takes 8 points of damage to his self.
As soon as Wake realizes he's forming back, he will stop biting down. And just like he tries to go, sorry, but it's just...
You see prone Bear slowly gets up as soon as you releases him, and he's laughing.
I will drop the form.
All right. And that is the end of combat. I'll move you over here. And he's laughing as you revert back. Good. Good. Did it feel better or the same?
Felt stronger. Felt more impactful. I felt like my teeth could go through wood if I wanted it to, but maybe that was just the monster I'd chosen.
Well, it certainly was a very strong bite. Well done. And now you have another beast to add to your repertoire. So you have a saber-toothed tiger to choose from as well if you want.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen it. I can do it now.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll configure the ownership to that. There you go.
Out of curiosity,
you.
would that be watery as well, or?
Yes.
Huh.
The Allosaurus farm was watery too. I just don't have an image of that.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay. With that completed, we'll pan back over Kenya. What are you doing right at this moment?
Well, while the others had been talking, Kenya had snuck away and headed over to an individual that they probably didn't pick up on.
Mm-hmm. Do you take a seat at the table he's at?
Yeah. What do you want?
Well, good day to you too, Kenya.
Hmm.
The bosses have heard that good old captain here in Nestingham heard news of his son.
That would be correct, yes. Though he didn't seem too happy about it.
Understandable.
What relevance does this hold to them?
Well, the bosses want you to look over the situation very carefully.
That's
Find
it.
out what good old Myron, who's been missing for so long, is up to.
I do that already.
And when you do find out what he's been up to, make sure he doesn't come back.
Yeah. Well, I have to figure that one out because he's been dead supposedly for 30 years. I don't understand how he's alive now.
It's a great big mystery. But whatever Myron's up to isn't good for business,
Right.
considering how he left this place.
To elaborate?
Ask the good old captain what his son did to his mother on that fateful night 30 years ago. Extract that story from him, and you'll know why it's not good for business. It's not good. It's not good for anybody's business, if I'm concerned.
Why do you have to make me do all this shit? Why can't you just fucking tell me? Alright, if that's all, I don't want them to notice.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright.
I'm your handler here, by the way. You can call me Jebediah.
Okay, good to know.
Perfect. Have fun, little birdie. And
Chill back.
he takes a sip as you walk away. Back at the table, what are you all doing?
I don't know.
Probably still talking about what we learned.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know if there's
don't.
that much to talk about.
Fair enough.
Wondering how Wake's scuffle is going.
I mean, honestly, we probably they mostly told us stuff that we other than what Rhodes had. They kind of told us stuff that we sort of know already, and now we have a location for your dad, but it's not like a place that we can go necessarily.
At
So
least
I
not
feel
right
like
now.
we could all just like go and watch the fight.
Yeah.
Make color commentary. Although I think what would be funny for Flower is if like they've wild shaped like already once we get there. So I mean, I guess one of them does still look watery.
You're gonna
So we
say
know
guess which was which,
yeah,
but one of them is
yeah,
made of
but
literal
you know,
water.
one of them looks watery, so it's
Okay.
obvious. Otherwise, it would be very fun.
Well,
My money is on the water one.
what
Yeah.
what is Thrym
Yeah, I
doing?
think Flower will be like, well, how will we know which one he? Oh, right,
Right.
he's that one.
All right, I'll say you can like come into the like fighting pit as they're in the middle of fighting, or at least towards the end. So
What's Thrym doing though?
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
Thrym doing?
yeah, what is Thorn doing?
Yeah, what's Thrym doing?
I want to know what Therm's
Hi,
doing.
I'm Thrym.
What's Thrym doing?
Thrym would probably pull Rhodes aside and kind of see
Oh, there.
out there in the bogs. I
Yeah?
noticed something. Do you know if that this is gonna sound weird, but do you know if your bones have any markings on them?
Oh, Roll insight.
It's a lot more clicks than I thought it would be. 13.
13. His eye sort of twitches a little bit, like wincing. Yeah. My dad did that when I was really young. I was really sick, and I think it made me better. It's hard to remember.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that has anything to do with the whole celestial blood business?
Maybe. Oh, I don't know. I don't really know what to think about the celestial blood. I don't know what I'd even tell that guy. He, I know I was from the elemental plane of Earth, but I don't know like how my dad did it or any of that.
Right. Yeah, kind of hard to figure out too, unless you ask him.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not going to do that. I only think he wouldn't tell me anyway. He wouldn't explain that sort of thing to me. You know? That's
What was
not
your da like?
well, very stern. He liked results. Very results oriented, I would say. He wasn't much of a dad. Yeah, listen, can you keep a secret for me?
Of course.
Right, well, he's not really my dad. I just say that because I like the idea of him being. I like it. I like the idea of having a parent. I don't really have parents in the conventional sense.
What, you mean you weren't born?
No. My dad sort of made me.
Fascinating.
Yeah. Me and my brother and my sister, and others too, but they're not around anymore.
Are your siblings similar to you?
Sort of. Different shapes, different sizes. My brother is a lot shorter than me. And his head doesn't work quite the same. We're very simple sort of thoughts. Not good at solving puzzles. My sister is quite tall, but she has trouble getting around. She's very smart though. Remembers everything, but not very good at talking, conversation, that sort of thing.
All right.
Yeah.
When's the last time you saw him?
It's been. Hold on, because I don't have an exact. What did we think, class? Because it would have been the last time he saw his dad, which we did calculate it out, and I did not write it down.
It was like eight months ago, maybe
8 months.
7 months.
Okay. Yeah, a little under a year. It's 8 months or so.
No, that's not too bad.
No, Not too bad. I'm sure they're fine in their own way. I mean, they're still there, but I can't really do anything about that. Sorry, this is kind of depressing.
That's all right. Just making sure you're okay. I feel responsible for the kind of incident earlier.
Oh, well, don't think anything of it. I'm doing quite well now.
You look good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your garden patch could use a bit of work, but I'm sure
Oh,
Flower will take care of that in no time.
oh, you've been a bit busy. We haven't had time to regrow it. And he rubs his head. Yeah, but yeah, the bone thing. That I think it has to do with my dad and how he, how he made it all work. Oh, I don't know.
Well, if you ever need help with any of that, you know the entertainment's got your back, right?
Of course.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got some quite capable people here.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
We get around.
Yeah. But yeah, well, is there anything else you want to ask me?
What was being dead like?
Oh,
What a fucking question.
I don't think so.
Rhodes says this is a depressing conversation.
Let's talk
Throat
about that.
pushes for death.
Great brings the arsenal.
I don't. It's like it was dark, but I don't. It's like there was something, but I can't remember it. You know, like a dream when you wake up from a dream and you can swear you can remember it, but you can't really.
Hey, it's a bit hazy.
Yeah. I remember it was like copper, like copper color. That's all I can remember, a color.
Huh.
But other than that, I don't remember.
Well, that doesn't sound too bad. I like
Yeah.
copper.
There was. It's good to know that there's something. I was kind of afraid that maybe if I died, there wouldn't be anything, because, well, because I wasn't born in the first place. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sure we'll all meet up somewhere again.
Right.
Me myself, I'm going to Zone's building holes.
What? What's that?
Oh, Zone, he's this great god of creation and crafting.
Okay.
And I imagine when I pass on, I'll end up in his workshops.
Oh, you get to tinker for the rest of eternity?
I hope so. After I'm done tinkering here.
Well, I guess if that's what you're into, that sounds like a blast.
Hey,
Imagine all the things you could make if you had all of forever to work on it.
I like to think I do.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's
right.
not get you there too soon, though. Huh?
Likewise.
Yeah.
You want to go watch some cat fights?
Yes. Yes, very much so.
I'll say at this point, the fight, or you catch the very tail end of the fight between Wake and Bear, and they're
Oh no,
both.
we missed it.
You catch the killing blow from Wake. And you see Bear is laughing. He gets up and he nods to Wake. Good job. Good job. Well, take what you learned here and use it to effectiveness.
Oh, that's the plan. Thanks for the advice. Sure, it'll come in handy. We're already dealing with creatures that are resilient, I guess is the right word.
It's a good tool. It's a good tool to have in a fight. Well, looks like the rest of your party is here. So I'll leave
We're
it
all
to
Hey, what are you scumbuckets looking at?
Oh.
Flower is making little like minor illusions that are like go wake help him.
We brought our merch.
Yeah. They're all in like they're on these little like watery layers.
I can't do shit like that. I don't even have Presty.
You could. You chose not to.
I made choices that were bad.
Bear leaves you to your party to converse. And, well, the rest of the day is yours.
What's Zira doing?
I want to hear class roleplay, Zira.
There's like no good shops around here.
Nailed it.
That's all right.
Well, it is a garrison, Zira.
You should have Sin write homework for next week. Just a 4-page shopping trip.
Yeah, perfect.
So, if you have no plans or nothing to talk about, we
I
can.
actually do.
We
I
do
actually
it.
think Flower would go duck away to have a conversation briefly with history at some point.
Okay.
I think at some point we all need to sit down as a group too and talk about the situation with
Yeah, I
Captain.
was thinking the same thing.
So
Okay.
maybe after the Listery thing.
Yeah,
we need
yeah,
to,
yeah.
Okay. So you all head back to the edge of a pint. Flower, you go upstairs to find Listry.
I don't think she tells them necessarily what she's doing. She's like, "Oh, I got to do something. I'll be back."
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Don't wander off too far.
No, I'm just going upstairs. I'll be down.
All right. Do you ask what room Listry is in?
She said the third floor.
Is she
Yeah.
just gonna check every door?
Honestly,
Knock down every door.
yeah. I
It'll be
think
funnier.
I think she will go up and down the hall, being like, "Hey, Listry." Listry.
Oh my god.
Eventually, a door opens at the opposite end of the hall, of where you were kind of shouting out Listry's name. And she opens the door, squeezes through, and then shuts it behind her. Yes.
Can I actually say? I'm actually going to take that back. Can I actually say, because this is more interesting.
Uh-huh.
Can I say that she thinks that she's shouting it, but in fact she is using message to try to find Listry.
Oh, okay.
So she hears the call in her head once Flower is within 120 feet.
Gotcha. So this inn is less than 120 feet from end to end. So your message is received. All right, just a moment. Last door at the end of the hall on the right.
She will go there.
Okay. Then as the door opens, the door opens just enough for Listry to walk out, and then she closes the door behind her. Make a perception check.
Sure.
See if you catch anything.
She has a +1, so no.
These
7.
hands.
Okay.
Just Lister's like, shut up.
It's very quick. The door opens, Lister's out, and the door closes behind her.
So, fun fact: message is not a warlock cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that Flower totally knows exactly that she was doing it. She's, oh, you're here, great, hi.
Hello.
Can I ask you a question?
Fire away.
So, my magic is from Seneschal.
Mm-hmm. Your patron?
Yes. And it's usually pretty fey-like. And it's usually pretty steely, like light and flowers and stuff. And not like dark and shadows and stuff, right?
Yes, of course.
But then a couple weeks ago, I started to be able to do this. And she cast shield as just like a way to sort of like show she's nothing is like gonna hurt her, but like the shield kind of springs up around her, and it is, as has been described, it's shadowy. It's like she's engulfed in shadow, in just like the shadows kind of like darken and coalesce around her to protect her for the round. And Flower is kind of like, once it sort of fades, Flower is just kind of cocking her head and going, is that because of my blood that makes the plants grow?
Interesting. I'm gonna make an Arcana check. Or Listria's. Where is this coming from? Like
Where is what?
Like mechanically, where is this coming from?
Mechanically, at level 4, Flower has Sorcerer Initiate.
Oh.
It's a party full of fucking sorcerers.
Also, where she gets a message. Oh, jeez, I'm gonna multi-class eventually.
Woo!
Really?
Yeah, I have a whole thing.
Got this planned out.
It's very interesting.
It's all related to the backstory.
It's all flowers.
All the way down.
When did this happen?
A couple weeks ago.
All right.
There's nothing like wrong with me, right? Like, I just want to make sure that I haven't really told the Seneschal yet, because I don't want her to be mad at me thinking that I'm getting power from somebody else, but I'm really not, I swear. I didn't make any deals. I didn't ask anybody. I can just do it, and it seems like it's Seelie magic, and maybe you would know something about that.
I will need to do my research, but I appreciate you showing me. Let me get back to you on this.
Okay.
All right.
It started to happen after we fought some changelings, or what were they? Yeah, they were changelings, or doppelgangers. They were doppelgangers, and those are not very friendly. And so I wondered if maybe, I don't know, they like corrupted the fey magic around me somehow. I don't know. Anyway, weird things are happening. Do you need more of my blood?
No. We have it. Make an insight check.
Okay.
She thinks there's something fucked up with you.
Yeah, clearly she does. Flower has no idea. Oh, that's pretty good. 16.
She's trying to hide it, but you see she's trying to process the information, and the information that is processing is causing her brows to furrow in concern.
Something wrong?
As of right now, no, there isn't.
But there
Nothing.
could be in the future.
Let me mull this over a bit, do some research, and I will definitely get back to you.
Okay.
Please try not to worry about this.
Flower was not worried about it before. Now is like, oh, I fucked up. I told the wrong person. Shit. That's what she's thinking. It's not what she's saying. She's like, oh, okay. Thanks, Listry. She'll pad back downstairs.
Of course. And Listry goes back into her room. Meanwhile, downstairs, you are all gathering together to talk about what's ahead.
Murdering some guy.
Yeah.
The captain and his proposal. And what we all think about that.
So is it just me, or did that guy seem like right Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, if you know what I mean?
What? 3 days of the week?
I'm not sure I understand.
I'm not sure I understand, to be honest.
A see you next Tuesday kind of guy.
He's trying to leave?
An unpleasant man.
He's calling him a cunt.
Oh.
Oh.
I would have used the word unhinged.
That's a lot of words. Is that how the dwarves do it? You mean big, long phrases?
The dwarves
Well,
do
we're
it.
trying to be polite.
I don't think he deserves any politeness.
Yep, I agree with
He
that.
doesn't, but you do.
Oh. You're calling me a cunt?
No.
Thrim, why would you do that?
I wouldn't. It's just generally not polite to say those words in front of fine company such as yourselves.
You've lost me.
Don't worry about it.
But yes.
Yeah.
Flower comes downstairs. Who's a cunt?
The captain.
I don't
What have we
know.
done?
Thrim said it was about Wake.
No.
Yeah, I mean, who wants to...
I can turn into a dinosaur now. You saw that, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
not that I would turn into one, but be
It was
aware.
cute.
I thought so.
Can you still have someone ride on your back?
Why
When you're a
wouldn't
dinosaur?
I? It's
I don't
a
know.
stronger form than any other
Different-
one I've had
different
until
shape.
now. It might be a little awkward. Not much shoulder there. You might have a little bit of trouble holding on. But it's strong enough.
Yeah.
Are we forgetting what we were supposed to be talking about?
Oh,
Aye.
right, the captain.
I was threatening Thrim by turning into a dinosaur, and he called me cute, and so I accepted that.
Right.
Okay, what are we gonna do about the captain, though?
Right. I
Oh.
don't want to do it. He didn't give us a good reason.
I don't
Who in
want
their
to do
right
it either.
mind would want their son dead, right?
Perhaps
Something
we
must
should
have
go
happened.
Perhaps we should go talk to him and ask for a bit more information.
That's the only way I'd be willing to do it, if he told us something that actually made sense.
Yeah, he wasn't willing to give it up though last time. That's why I thought it would be fine if he just accompanied us along the way, and then
Sure.
sooner or later they're both going to meet, and then we're going to find out what's going on.
I
And then we're not going to let him kill. We'll just keep him apart.
I'm sure I could ask him some things and he'll answer.
Are you going
What?
to stab him?
No, not at all.
Insight check.
Maybe
What's fucking wrong with you?
Oh, I rolled bad.
okay, I believe you. Maybe maybe he just doesn't want to have a son anymore. People sacrifice their children for all kinds of.
What?
Side eye at fucking Flower.
No, they
Okay.
don't. Flower. Is that the
Mine
Fae
did.
thing?
Mine
Perhaps.
did.
But that
Okay,
doesn't
that
make
does not make it normal.
it doesn't make it
Perhaps.
right.
Hold on. We're not. Where did we find him? Exactly.
Oh,
Where
that
did
guy
we find him?
Mr.
Yes.
Potts.
out
Yes.
in the wilds.
He
After a
approached us
battle?
after the fight.
Yes, but on which side of the border did we find him?
The not shadow side.
Mm-hmm. And what did he look like?
He looked a little fucked up.
Yeah,
Like an undead.
exactly. Perhaps he doesn't want his son to be undead. I know
Well,
people have a bit of a funny aspect or
But
view
he-
on that.
He
He
wasn't
did ask.
undead.
He did ask that we told him that his son didn't seem undead.
Person we fought didn't seem undead.
But-
Fought for like
Oh,
he fought
I
like a living
disagree. He
thing.
had big bony hands holding onto that sword. I saw it.
But Myron has a skeletal face.
Did he?
I
That's
mean,
what the icon looks
Skin?
like. I mean,
He had some skin on there.
He
Yes, it's
wasn't. He wasn't
Just
like
missed
a
a couple
bone, but he
meals.
definitely looked like he had not been in a good place for a long time.
maybe he just got his face blown off a bit.
Listen, all
Who
I'm
lives
saying
from
is,
having their face blown off. I've never.
I don't see any reason to hurt either of them right now. We don't have a good reason, other than
Well,
the dad's
right.
kind of a dick.
Uh-huh.
You know.
He is kind of a dick, yes, but perhaps we need to go ask more information. And if
Yes.
there is nothing that he can give us that would convince us otherwise, then we can leave. He can't make us
Right.
do anything.
Right, but are we still gonna do the prison thing for the kid?
I missed that. Like Kala has missed that. I don't remember.
Right, so
There's
he offered us the job to go into the prison.
I don't see why we can't get two birds, one stone.
I get it.
I mean, we were going there anyway, right?
Yeah,
Wait,
I mean, if
prison?
we're not
Oh, right.
if
Yes.
if we end up having to kill him, we do the job. We get him while he least expects it.
Well, I
if
don't.
we decide to do that. But if we don't have to do anything for his father. We just go and help him.
Right.
No
That's
no
true.
guilt on our conscience.
Yeah, just say no. You do it yourself. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
So what are you gonna say to him?
I'm gonna see if I can get him to talk about something that he might not want to admit at the time that we asked. But maybe if I can get some of this on him, she wiggles the vial of depression dust.
Oh yes, of course, the depression dust.
Maybe he'll say something. I don't know.
I think it's worth trying. Do you need
It's not a
help?
bad idea.
Yeah. Actually,
Should I be a dinosaur?
I don't know if that would help. Wake.
no, that
I'm just excited about it. I'm sorry.
I mean,
It
sounds
was very cool.
You could be a dinosaur.
Well,
actually.
what do you need help with?
I'll ask him the question. You just blow the dust on him. Don't let him see you blow the dust on him.
That's
He
made
might-
out of the rock, right?
Yeah, he might not take that too well.
Hey, I
Well-
mean, we're basically poisoning him.
It's temporary.
If you let me touch it, I might be able to control it. Without using my hands or anything.
Well, Trim has one of the vials and Sierra has another one.
Okay.
You can have mine. Maybe don't use all of it if you can avoid it.
No, I won't use any of it. I just need to touch it.
On second thought, should you be touching
Well,
this?
I can just take it, and float it right up his nose or whatever I have to do.
Yeah.
Maybe we should practice to see if you can actually do that before we talk to him.
So let me get
Yeah,
straight.
yeah, come on.
You're gonna force make this guy take a bump of cocaine, basically.
Depression cocaine.
Yes,
Depression
yes.
with cocaine.
Yes, DM, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Can Thrym insight check Rhodes?
Rhodes
Yeah,
just
yeah, go
wants
ahead.
it.
Just real quick.
Yeah. Exactly.
19.
Rhodes just wants it.
Rhodes just wants the dust.
He wants to touch this dust. He's wanted to touch this rock since he saw it, but everybody won't let
So,
him.
right, for a fucking reason.
I think he's confident that he can touch it and we'll be fine.
He is?
Yeah, he is. I mean, you're inciting Rhodes, not me.
Guys, we should probably think of some sort of plan
Well, I'll
B
be fine.
here.
Look, I'll use my story form. I'll
You know what?
build up my resistances and I'll touch it and I'll be just fine. Don't worry.
No.
I think he seems like he would be good at touching it.
Please,
Any of us
please,
could touch it. I
Thrym.
feel like
please,
it would be.
Do you remember what
please.
happened last
Oh my
time?
god.
He kind of.
I could make him drink it.
Hey.
I
Just
would,
a little bit of shape water and whoop, right down the gullet.
We don't know how it will act if
Yeah, wouldn't
somebody
he
ingests
notice that?
So now this has turned into
Oh,
waterboarding.
he'd know. There's no way he wouldn't know.
Anyways, Thrym, can I please borrow your vial for a second?
you can. Yep. Here you go.
She's gonna open it.
Uh-huh.
Rhodes, hold out your hand. Just hold out your hand.
Okay, Rhodes is going to activate his white starry form and hold out his hand, so he'll start glowing with white sparks.
Okay. When she pours it, it's just a little, like she just
Okay.
tap, because that's all that she had on her. She just had like a little tiny bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Does Rhodes explode?
No.
If he can't handle that, then he can't handle the job.
Okay. So, as you spill a little bit of this dust, Rhodes, it kind of bunches up into your hand, this dust.
Mm-hmm.
And then the dust begins to swirl and dance in your palm. I need everybody to make a perception check.
Oh god.
You just killed our Rhodes.
Yeah.
15.
No, you did that. 22.
28.
Okay. It was. So we have a 15, a 15, a 22, a 28.
Hold on.
Hana.
I'm doing and a 22.
And a 22. Okay, so Priya, Wake, and Kenya. As this dust begins to dance in the middle of Rhodes's palm, it's very subtle, but you can see wisps of an invisible energy kind of flow out of the center of Rhodes's palm. And the dust begins to swirl faster and faster and faster until, as it's swirling, it begins to condense and form in his palm until you see a little nugget as the dust reforms into the obsidian.
Great.
in his
Oh,
hand.
so
We don't want
No.
you to fucking kill him with it. We just want him to have a little dust on him.
I didn't know I could do that.
I
well,
mean, it's
you
really
did the
cool,
work
Rose.
that we did to smash it.
You
Why
can
you
turn.
smash it again?
Well, but now
Well-
we know. But now we know that he can turn rock dust into rocks. That's useful.
Well, can you
Um,
undust it?
That's what
Or
he just did. You mean redust it?
Yeah,
why
redust it.
Why would I want to do that?
Because it's bad.
Oh,
Roads.
right. Yes.
Roads.
Okay.
Focus.
Yes.
Rhodes,
I'll
you
try.
feel a
Squeaking.
very subtle and very faint bassy rhythm come from the stone that coalesced in your hand.
One moment, please.
Roads.
Don't worry.
Natural 20.
Okay.
But why not?
He's gonna
Why
try.
shouldn't I keep it?
He'll try and break it back apart. He'll focus on it and try and make it unform, if he can.
You
I have to make a roll. That's fine.
There's no roll necessary. It does not.
I can't. I don't think I can do it.
Well, it's just a nugget.
He'll stop. He'll turn his hand over and drop it on the table, and kind of sit back a bit.
It's like so.
Can
It
you
was
open it up?
the original form of this obsidian was like jagged, broken off from the throne of the emperor. This that you have formed is like a smooth marble of obsidian.
Like, how big is it?
It's like one of those very small marbles, about the size of
Ball bearing?
kind of, but smaller. Like the
little
size,
pebble.
yeah, very smooth. But the like, ever play Hungry Hippos as a kid?
Those little,
Yeah,
those
they're
little tiny marbles. Okay.
That's how big it. That's how big it is.
All right.
Yeah.
Can you picks it up? Does she feel anything?
Oh, careful.
No.
Doesn't feel anything.
So-
it's fine.
I mean, the last
Did I
one
break it?
kind of resurrected all the undead in the area. Maybe we should keep this away from the cemetery?
Oh
Yeah,
gosh.
that would be a good idea. Now that it's concentrated, this is probably a lot more dangerous than the dust.
Should we take it out in the street and put the sea light on it again?
I don't know if we can risk doing that if we're going to go out soon.
Do you
We
think
could
it'll
just
still be?
Wake, considering that you've just went through training with Bear, make a general wisdom check.
17.
Okay, it's faint, but this marble, you feel a subtle familiarity to it, like the moment you just tried to wild shape using the essence of Lysia. It's kind of like giving off its own signature in a way. Like it is a smaller, much smaller form of what you felt when
What
you
do
were,
I think that means?
like this new form that just formed in the palm of Rhodes's hand is similar to the essence of Lysia itself. Before, when you found this shard of obsidian, it gave off like a pulse of undead. Like it was attracting undead and making them, its energy was bad. It seems like this marble is now balanced.
Whatever you did, I think you fixed it. Or
I fixed
changed
it.
its... I don't know if fixing is the right word, but changed its nature. because now it feels the same as the rest of the world. Instead of dark, dead.
So you're
Oh,
saying we lost a dose of that stuff that we... Okay.
Yeah,
Probably.
you lost a
Oh.
dose.
I'm sorry.
It
No,
doesn't
no.
sound like a bad thing.
That's very good.
Just
I mean,
not.
if
I'm
you-
not
if
sure what
you
we're
fix-
dealing with anymore.
You fixed
There's
it,
still some
that's
left
good.
in the vial. I didn't put that much out.
Yeah.
That's true.
So you have half a dose, basically. Or, yeah.
Just enough to have affected him, but clearly that was not what happened. Alright, I'm sorry, Rhodes, but you can't be the one to put the
Yeah.
dust on him.
Yeah, I think so. I'll turn it into more marbles.
Now
Can
we
I have,
need a way to keep
can I have that
safe.
one? Can I have that one? Can I, please?
She looks at the rest of the party.
No.
Oh, but I fixed it. That's what Wake said.
Well, you changed it, I'll say that.
What
You
is the
said
harm in him
fixed.
keeping it, honestly?
Oh, I mean, the addiction doesn't seem healthy.
Addiction.
I think it's a very lovely hobby, but let us hold on to it for now, just to see if
Wait.
anything bad happens.
Can I just say something?
Yes?
I know I don't understand why Rhodes likes rocks so much, but he is an Earth Genasi in the same way that I am an Air Genasi and I like to fly.
Right.
And no one's ever stopped me from flying before. And I'd be mad if they did.
Right. So it only makes sense that he holds on to the rocks.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
But
It.
have you seen him?
He likes his rocks!
Yeah, I like
I mean, we have
rocks.
all seen him.
I'm very honest about this fact. I like rocks.
Thrym, do you think my intent to fly is a bad thing for me?
No, but you haven't started shaking and I don't know.
I can fly now. I have a
Well,
broom. It's
let's-
not quite what I want, but I'm getting there, so.
Let's be fair. You would be shaking too if someone continuously kept you from what you wanted.
Like casting
all the
magic.
time. Yes.
Like if someone took your spell book.
I really don't think it's
Completely.
the same, but
Listen, give it a chance, and if it doesn't work out, we'll take it from him.
fine.
She offers Rhodes the marble. Rhodes.
Above the
don't-
table, Pen is concerned.
Thrym will be keeping a close eye on
Yeah,
Rhodes.
I'm gonna say Rhodes is already bonded with this stone. He just motions and it comes towards him.
He's already named it.
He was only letting you keep it because you didn't want him to have it.
Aw.
Oh, he was letting you keep it.
Don't mess this
Whoa.
up for me, Rhodes.
I won't. It won't. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
He sticks it into a little crevice on his chest.
It looks
That
pretty
just-
there.
Kenya
more
has
uncomfortable.
almost has a slight thought that she did the wrong thing.
Do you now?
So rarely does she feel this way, and yeah,
Can Thrym sense anything like arcane coming off of it still, or any Shadowfell-y thing?
No.
Just a rock.
It's okay.
Yes.
I won't disappoint you, Thrym. I promise.
All right.
It's okay.
Yeah, probably. Hopefully.
Keep a closer eye on him the closer we get to the Shadow of Dominus.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
That is
If
the
you
only
turn-
thing I have concern.
If
I'm
you
right
turn all
here.
dark and evil, I'm gonna soak your head.
Well, I don't have any evil intentions at all.
he's not
Inside
gonna be
check.
evil. He's not gonna be
Go
evil.
ahead.
Why would he be evil?
Insight checks are internal. I rolled a natural one. I made Priya's proud of her
Oh.
decision. She advocated for him.
She
She has no problem with this.
I love that you always roll terrible insights.
Just
what I
You
do.
always opt for insight, and it's always terrible.
Yeah.
Gotta stay consistent.
It's my favorite thing. It is absolutely my favorite thing.
Well, guess what? It's not mine.
All right. So what's the plan now?
Panic.
I don't know. I forgot.
Wait, did we
Happening?
decide? Oh, we were going to ask the guy, but we. Wait, why were we trying to shove dust in his nose?
I don't
Hey, we were
remember.
gonna make him sad so that Kenya could ask him some personal
We could just ask him.
questions.
We could
Maybe
just put
maybe
the
we
heat
start with
on him.
just asking,
We can
right?
start with just asking, and then we can lead to manipulation if we have to.
Well, like we could say, give us a real reason, or we're not doing it, and that's a pretty good threat. Because what can he do by
just
himself?
let me
mean-
ask the questions, please.
Okay.
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 So you head out of the edge of a pint with this plan, and I think that we're gonna take a small break here as you're headed over to the Amber Guard house. Yeah,
This is such a
yeah.
bad
We're gonna pause here. All right. Now we're back. So you're on your way to the Amber Guard house to speak with the captain. At this point, we'll say it's like midday lunchtime, and you're a pretty recognizable group. So getting into the guardhouse is easy enough to do. When you get there, what do you do? What do you ask for?
Well, Gala said she wanted to
You mean
lead that
Kenya?
discussion.
Are we here?
Yeah, I started
he,
with Priya's voice, but I was talking out of character, so that's
Is
I
that's
see.
what happened.
is he here, or are we talking to guards first?
Well,
We need an appointment.
yeah. Well, you're let. I mean, you're not stopped from going in the guardhouse, but going to anywhere else, you'll probably need to ask. And I'm assuming you do so. You ask for
Yeah.
Captain Potts, and the receptionist points you down the hall to his office. The door is currently ajar. It is open, and you see the captain has buried himself in paperwork. He has not noticed any of you yet.
Okay, we gotta kill him, guys.
What do you do?
Captain, I have a few questions.
I said give me a day.
Yeah, well, we don't have a day. You want us to kill somebody. So, I have a question.
Well,
First, I want to give you the opportunity to give us a good reason why, before I ask. Why do you want him dead so bad?
didn't I tell you to give me a day?
What about his mother?
The anger on his face, or the annoyance on his face, just kind of like softens, and he's a little surprised that you mentioned that.
What's his mother's name?
What did he do to his mother?
Sorry. God damn it. What's my mother's name? All of you.
Is there a bird in here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Colin's bird is angry.
All of you get inside, shut the door.
Okay, we shuffle inside,
right.
I guess.
It's a big enough office to hold all of you.
Yeah.
How do how do you know about my wife.
I have friends that know you. And we want a good explanation for why you want your son dead. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. But you give us a good explanation, and it's a surefire way he won't be coming back the second time.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Wrong tab. Okay.
I think Rhodes is like whispering to Flower. Is she talking about us, her friends? I don't know anything.
18.
She's bluffing.
Oh,
I don't know if she thinks we're
18
maybe she's
total?
someone different.
Yeah, 18 total.
Okay. One moment. You see his hardened surprise and exterior kind of folds just ever so slightly. And he slumps and sits back in his chair. "32 years ago, my son, Myron, well, he wasn't a popular kid here, but he was very smart, and he had a lot of ideas about how to make the world better, how to make the land over there," and he kind of like points his chin towards the shadow of Dominus, how he could possibly heal that land. And so one of his ideas, well, it's not, let's just say it's not a popular one. He had this idea of that if he could learn how to wield or manipulate what he called the weave, just like the Emperor did, that he could fix whatever happened. And I told him that he needed to stop thinking that way, because it was a path that me and his mother wouldn't have approved of. But he was adamant about it. And mind you, his mother had passed away a few years prior to this. So, one day, 32 years ago, we had this same argument. He wanted to go to the Viserion Academy and learn how to manipulate the weave, and that he would come back and have enough knowledge and power to try what he wanted to do. And I told him no, that no son of mine would become the next emperor. Or as powerful as that guy. And I kicked him out. Told him he didn't have a home to come back to. Well, fast forward 2 years later, he shows up at my door in the middle of the night. And he has a figure with him. Standing right beside him was a walking corpse of his mother. I lost my shit, so to speak. I beat him to unconsciousness. And I had to kill my wife. There was, I was so ashamed and so disappointed that as I was trying to hide the evidence of what I had to do, starting with my wife first, when I came back, the body of my son was gone. And that was 30 years ago. So.
Do you believe he's a threat?
I don't know.
I believe him.
The boy I knew, small part of me realizes now that maybe he had good intentions, but he was just going about it the wrong way. But I don't think I reacted the way I should have.
Why don't you come with us?
I think it's best if I don't.
I mean, I see it only fit to put. If you're gonna euthanize someone, it better be if it's your son, it better be by your own hands, right? You brought him into this world. Take him out.
All right. But I can't leave this city. If another attack happens like it did last night, they're going to need someone to lead them.
You don't have a second in command?
I do, but I've been doing this for a long time. And I don't trust anybody else, not even my second command, to lead a defense. So.
Well, that sounds like a tactical weakness. You should probably work on that for the future.
Thank you so much for your insight. Appreciate it.
No problem.
In any case, I am going to formally rescind what I said earlier to you all.
So you don't want us to go kill him?
No. See what he's doing. And like you said, maybe I should be the one.
Love you too.
If you could. And I will pay you 7,000 gold to bring him back.
Like, escort him back here?
Escort him, bring him back in any manner, but don't kill him.
Right, but like if we have to tie him up and bring him back, will you tell the guards we're not being monsters?
They will not think that. I will make sure that the guards know you might be coming back with a prisoner. Is that a good deal to you, the entertainment?
Oh,
I'm glad we're not having to kill him.
yeah, it sounds better to me. Yes.
Nobody knows it, but Kenya's the only one disappointed about this.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, does it show on your face?
She's not looking at any of you.
I know, but can I make an insight check?
Yeah.
You know what happens when I make
It's
insight
gonna be a nat
checks?
20. It's gonna be a nat 20. It's gonna be a nat 21.
Well,
Oh,
let's
no.
clicky click.
That was
What did you get?
perception, Rim.
What
It's
did you-
a
what did you-
15,
Oh,
so
Yeah, what?
19.
Why is Kenya disappointed?
He wants to kill a guy.
I do know she likes to stab things.
Hmm.
So I have to roll against a 19.
Mhm.
Gifted deception or
You could decept.
Okay, well. 16.
Okay, so Priya notes that Kenya looks a little disappointed. Maybe she'll bring it up later.
Like, yeah. What Priya would say would like be like everybody is like she's staring at the captain while everybody like agrees that that is a good thing, and she's just like sitting there staring at him like, please take it back, please take it back.
Say psych right now.
Say psych.
Let me kill him. Let me at him.
Okay, Priya won't say anything. Like she's not gonna be like Kenya. So we'll see if that comes up.
So, will you bring my son back to me alive?
If that's what you want, yes.
It looks to
Oh,
the
well-
rest of you.
We can certainly try.
Hey, what's the worst that'll happen?
Yeah.
Famous last words. You see Gresham Potts nods. All right then. 7,000 gold. Bring my son back to me alive.
All right.
And I apologize for my reaction earlier.
You know, honesty is the best policy. We would have understood if you were honest from the start.
I was in a bit of a shock.
That's fair.
It's kind of personal information, too.
if you need, if this is information that is helpful, his mother's name was Leah.
Keep it in mind.
Noted.
Leah.
I thought it was going to be something completely different.
All right. I got a lot of paperwork to be done. Good luck.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for the honesty.
Of course. Really, I need to get some paperwork done. And he kind of like waves you out.
We leave.
Okay. So, it
Bless you,
is
Wake.
midday
Thank
when you
you.
exit the guardhouse. Is there any preparations you'd like to do? Are you gonna head out towards the location of Myron in the Shadow of Dominus now that you have gotten some more information?
I mean, do we feel ready to go? Do we have everything we need?
I mean,
We got full hit points.
I think some people have used some big resources. I know.
a flower
Wait.
would appreciate just like puttering around to take an hour beforehand so she
I
can
think
get
we
a
can
spell slot.
manage an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
An
just
hour
wait.
would get me my wild shape back, and I'm afraid that 3rd level spell slot is off in the wind.
What did you use it for?
I healed myself.
Heal.
Ah.
Well,
I healed myself.
that's how he builds.
Today.
Yeah, I
his
can get my wild shape back as well for the short rest. So yeah.
I didn't use anything.
Me neither.
Me.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
wait,
we have.
why am I down spell slots? What have I done? Is this from the fight?
Maybe you just
I don't
didn't
know.
long rest.
Yeah,
you
maybe
didn't.
I didn't. I'm gonna hit long rest because I'm down like
Be right
2
back.
second levels and 2/3, and that doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm back.
We could maybe have our characters get like a dinner, and then we're gonna go like out in the evening. I mean, it doesn't matter once you cross into the shadow whether it's night or
It's gonna be
day, right?
dark.
Yeah, it's gonna be dark.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. So that's what we do.
Okay. All right. So you fetch a lunch, and
Yeah, we'll probably tell Audric and them that what we're doing.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna go find a guy. So we're not doing the Myron's prison shit. Unless he can convince us that his dad's actually the bad guy.
Well, I mean, we'll play it by ear, right? If there's some treasure.
Yeah,
Ideally, we want to do both. No.
yeah, best of both
I mean,
worlds. We're
there's
playing
lots of
both
options
sides
here.
so that we
Yeah,
always
yeah,
come
yeah.
out on top.
Exactly. Yes.
Right.
All right. So, you spend an hour. Everybody can take a short rest.
Yeah.
And you collect your things, collect some rations, and you head for the buffer marsh, looking to cross it into the Shadow of Dominus. For this trek, does anybody remember what Myron had told you how to find him?
I think we gave him a stone.
Yes.
We gave him a stone to find. So Rhodes will meditate for a little bit and try to find that stone.
That specific stone?
Yes. It would have been one that he would have thought would not fit with the topology of the area.
You mentioned something about a mountain too, right?
Yes. Yeah, it was at the base of a mountain, I think. But it's a huge range, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But he will focus on that stone and lead us in the direction that we need to go. Generally,
Okay.
we'll have to stop a few times, probably.
Yep. All right. What's the range of this ability?
Oh, let me look it up. This is in separate notes, so let me find it. Up. Okay. 10 minutes. 25 miles. He can focus for up to an hour to extend the range to 125 miles.
Okay. 25 miles is good enough.
Okay.
It's at the end of that range. It's pretty far. Walking distance. So, considering that, you do all have horses.
Are we taking the horses through the marsh and everything?
I mean, I'm not because I have a broom.
How do we feel about bringing horses into the shadow?
What kind of terrain is it? If it's mostly marsh, then
Uh,
horses probably
it's
makes sense.
it's about 5 miles of marsh land.
I think perhaps if we can avoid them, horses will spook remarkably easy in a place quite that dark.
I
Let's maybe not
and
take
if they
that
get
chance.
stuck in the bog,
Yeah, we can go on foot. I could probably find a good path.
I don't need it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll leave the
Foot
horses
or
here.
wing or broom.
Yeah. I have an advantage roll I can make on survival to guide us through the land, though, from a previous session.
Yeah. Yes, you do.
So
okay.
I'm gonna do that. And no horses.
No horses. Okay. So with the 26, you are able to navigate the marsh with ease. And being a ranger, you do not slow down the travel of your party. Or, the terrain does not slow down the travel of your party.
Yeah.
So, now it would be just to avoid the undead you come across, which there are plenty. Does anybody have anything to contribute to avoiding detection from the undead?
I will have a merge with stone that I can do for 1 hour. How long are we thinking the travel is going to be?
It's going to be a few hours. It's going to be probably... Well, you can travel about 5 miles in an hour on foot.
I have pass without trace.
Yeah, that's what merge. That's what merge stone is. So we beat sharing.
It's going to be about 5 hours, so you're going to make it to where you sense at nightfall.
So do we want to do path without trace the whole time to try and...
Well, you need it for 5 times because it's an hour each.
Yep.
So,
So
do you have it for 5 times?
You can
I have one free use with meld with stone, and then I can cast it with level 2 spell slots.
The marshland, you probably won't need it, so at least 4 instances of pass without trace. And you can also use it when you see undead. Since you have Wake, what's your passive perception now? It's like 21.
22.
22. So you'll definitely see any undead threats before they see you.
Okay.
And so we're gonna make 4 separate rolls, D100s. So I need 4 different people to prepare for that.
Not it.
And
I'll take one.
Prepare.
and there's going to
Yes,
be
I'll
a
take one.
percentage chance to see if you run into an undead threat.
Okay. Well, when we do run in, or if we do run into one, I've got the merge with stone ready for the first use because that's free for me, and then we'll go from there. So
Okay.
here's 84.
Okay. The marshland. So this. Sorry, there's going to be 5 D100 rolls. So because the 5 miles of marshland, you navigate it to where you do not see undead that are a threat or in your direction. The next 5 miles and the next hour, please someone make a D100
Dance.
roll. And as you come out of the buffer marsh, 30. Okay. As you come out of the buffer marsh and into a totally new landscape, this is the landscape you see. A jagged badlands of just dirt and rock. Everything in this land is in some way, shape, or form or broken or dead. So, with a 30 on the D100, you finally come across a threat that will pass your path into the Shadow of Dominus.
Okay. Well, we'll merge with stone.
Okay. Everybody make a stealth check.
Easy.
Question: May I have
Oh
May I have
no.
drift?
Uh-oh. I'm sorry?
Can drift help me?
Yeah.
Excellent. Good. That's good. Thanks, drift.
Okay, so Kenya is a 34.
24.
That is a survival flower.
Oh, that is a survival. You're right. Flower
Uh,
stealth. Oh, so it's one. It's one less. It's one less. then.
okay, so
Sorry, I rolled survival to stealth.
34, 33, 25, 20, 17 is the lowest. What was yours, Wake?
Plus 10,
Yeah.
21.
Okay, so 17 is lowest. Makes sense. You're flying. You're kind of visible on your broom.
Me.
Oh.
No, not Kenya, me.
Uh,
I don't. Okay. I'm trying to practice speaking to Kenya as a bird. And everyone else is like, is now the time?
Okay.
How are we ankle deep in water? Like, what is the texture of the marsh?
You are no longer in the marsh. You are in this terrain here that you see. It is rocky badlands type of terrain, but it's all overcast, very dark.
Okay, I would like to state for the record that in the marsh, Flower used shape water and prestidigitation to keep her robes clean and her socks not wet.
Okay.
I think Rhodes Rhodes also kind of guided us on a more, maybe the more solid path.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay.
If as much as he could, anyway.
Easy enough to do. Okay. Priya.
That's me.
Well.
Just rip the band-aid off.
Yeah. So you were spotted. And I don't have a battle map for this. But so we're just gonna do it
You
here.
should always be prepared
Is
for me
this
to
a
fuck up.
single entity or what?
It's a group of 3. Kind of hooded skeletal figures. Let me just.
All right.
There you go. That's what they look like. And this one has spotted you. So I will bring you all onto the map.
They look very similar. Must be brothers.
At least
they're,
cousins.
They're related, yeah.
How is everybody traveling during this time? The road's in front.
Yeah.
Right.
I know Flower doesn't usually travel in the front, but she has not left Rhodes' side since he died, basically.
I think
except
Wake
for
was
that
in the
conversation with Lystri,
Wake would have been in
so.
the back, trying to keep an eye on their flank.
I would have been in
Okay.
the most obvious spot as
Apparently.
the fuck up of the group.
Up in the air.
Yeah.
For once, Thrim is at the dead last, or at the back with Wake.
No way. No shot.
Yeah, because he can't actually
What?
keep up with everyone else.
Insight
Oh.
check. Who is this?
This is Hurt Pride, the person,
Oh. And short legs.
and short legs.
Okay. And well, Zira's here. So I will just pilot Zira.
She says hi, by the way.
Hi.
Okay. If you wouldn't mind, please roll initiative.
God damn it. Oblivious as ever.
11.
$11 for Wake.
Yep.
Roll for Zira. Oh, poor Zira. I rolled a 1.
Probably for the best.
Okay. Up first is the entity that saw you, Priya, and since he does see you, he is going to
Be gentle because I'm cute.
Nope, you get a bolt of
Oh, no.
right. So you get a bolt of energy coming your way. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Oh no, we're gonna knock off the
Wrong?
broom.
Oh no. I
Oh
rolled
wait,
a
hold on.
6.
What's your AC?
16.
Okay, it just barely hits.
Oh
Okay.
no.
A bolt of energy comes rocketing towards you. And it hits you and wraps you up in shadowy tendrils. You are now restrained, and
On
you
my broom?
take yes.
Ah, okay.
and you take 23 points of
Ow.
necrotic damage.
Jesus, that's almost half my hit points.
So you are restrained. That's not it. Where is it? Ah! I don't see anywhere. Not incapacitated. There we go. Restrained. Okay. And that's all he can do on his part. Thrym.
All right. What kind of distances do we have here?
He is about, we'll say 30 feet away.
Okay, and are they grouped up?
Yeah, they're kind of side by side.
Ooh, fun. Then we're gonna try some new stuff.
I love new stuff.
Mwah.
Oh.
Can a beam hit them?
You'll have to move
It
up.
says it's from you, so you have to
Yes.
stand next to them in such a way if you want to hit that line,
Right,
hit
but
all of them.
it's 30 feet long, and he said we're 30 feet away.
Yeah, so you can hit one of them.
Yeah, you'll be able to hit one of them.
Okay.
You have
Can
to
I-
move up so that you don't hit. Well, I guess Kane is flying, so never mind.
Yeah, can I move up so I can hit 2 or 3 of them?
You'd have to be
You-
here.
Yeah, you would have. Yeah, you would have to be like above them to hit all three. And you have 25 feet of movement.
Because it's 30 feet long, but it's only 5 feet wide.
Yeah.
Well,
I could say maybe he could get at least 2. Like if he came up to like
Yeah, if he stood between them, he
here-ish
could get 2.
and kind of like splash through 2.
Yeah, you could get
But
2.
he can't hit 3 unless he's like here or here.
Yeah. I'd say in this sort of loose combat situation, he could at least get 2 out of it.
What
Yeah.
if I dash? Can I make it to hit all 3?
Well, how would you
But you
cast
gotta
it?
cast it.
You'd have to action dash. Oh.
Boom, expeditious retreat.
Oh.
Well,
Okay, yeah.
I guess you could.
Yeah, you could do that.
Haha.
Okay.
You big brained us all.
Spellman.
Fighter of the dead man.
All right, so DC 16
Fuck.
dex saving.
There you go.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Dexterity saving throw. Gotcha. That's a fail from the first one.
Hell yeah.
That is a natural 1 for the one in the middle.
Hell yeah.
And
It's your moment, Thrym.
third one is a 7. So they all fail.
All right.
Awesome. And then I think that's the end of my turn, right?
What's damage, please?
Does it deal damage directly?
Yeah, doesn't it?
I mean, this is what it's for. What
Each
is it?
creature
What
in the line must succeed on a dex save. They failed.
2d4 acid.
At the start of each of their
The
turns.
start of each of the turns.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, gotcha. So
Sinch
that's
is the only one who knows anything.
Yep.
Which is
Alright.
scary. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Kenya, you're up.
Okay. Bird, because I am bird.
Bird.
I am bird.
I assume we're what's the terrain like? I already forgot.
Like rocky Badlands type of terrain.
Okay. So is there a rock she can hide behind?
Yeah. There's
All right.
cover.
She's gonna swoop behind a rock and bonus action turn into a person instead of hide. So and then she's gonna shoot a shot at
Okay.
this one.
Got it.
Okay. Does a 10 hit?
A 10 unfortunately does not hit.
All right. And that's it. That's all I got.
Okay. Flower.
Are these two dudes like 30 feet apart?
No. They're kind of like they're together. They're about
They're
5 feet apart. Yeah.
they're about 5 feet apart. Great. That means I'm gonna hit the one that knocked Priya off the broom. So this one, and
I'm
this
still
one
on the
next.
broom.
Oh, you're still on
I'm
the broom. Okay,
I'm wrapped up.
but attacked Priya.
Yes,
I'm gonna drop a shatter on those two. So I need a DC 17 con save, please.
Okay. Oh, I better mark them with acid too.
Yes.
Sure, the diseased will work.
Flower will say, "I'll shake your bones apart."
17 con save.
17. Yep.
Rattle him good.
That's a fail from the first one. The top one. Con save from the middle one. That's a fail as well.
Okay. They both take 18 points of thunder damage.
All right.
Unfortunately, because they were just stealthing and Flower was not thinking of this, it does make a loud sound.
Okay. Duly noted.
She's going to back up.
Roll a d100
Okay.
when you back up. Okay.
18?
I can't be.
Yep. Go ahead and continue.
Yeah, I don't think she has anything that I want to particularly use for her bonus action. So that's it from Flower.
Okay. This one at the bottom immediately takes 2d4 acid damage.
Hell yeah.
Go ahead and roll it, Thrym.
Is it 2d4 or more? Like,
It's
I read the
more.
spell description. So you cast it at 3rd level, right?
Yes, it's 60.
It's 6d4.
Oh.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay. Let's
30.
go.
Did you roll? Oh. Oof.
Let's fucking
Yeah, I did roll.
go.
Okay.
It's concentration spell, right? Is that how that works?
No.
Yeah, it looks like it's marked concentration.
Oh, that's for
Wait.
his
So-
expedient
No,
retreat.
that's
though.
yeah, expedition retreat.
I'm just trying to figure out how long the duration of this acid is.
Wait, looks like they're both concentration.
Forever.
Josh's is also so.
Oh,
It
Jason.
would've been-
well, so
Oh,
Yeah.
So
well, you
Josh
cast
is-
expeditious retreat first to get there, then you cast.
Yeah,
So now you're concentrating only on the
Tasha's.
Josh's.
Yeah.
that is correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, 13.
Concentration.
All right.
13 damage.
He didn't like that. So he's
Love
going to
it.
spend his action to scrape off the acid. And that's his
Bastard.
turn.
That's good.
Pseudo stun.
Priya, you are restrained.
Uh-huh. That's what I do.
You can use an action to repeat the saving throw to try and not be restrained.
Did we skip this dead dude's turn?
He spent his time scraping off the acid that was on him.
Oh, okay. Blah, 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 blah. Am I being actively hurt by these shadowy thingies?
No, but you can't do much. You can't cast spells. You can't do anything.
Oh.
You could cast spells as restrained. It's just that your attacks are disadvantaged, right?
Oh, you can probably cast spells. Yeah, you can probably. Yeah.
Probably just look it up. Restrained. 5e.
I mean, I'm not the DM. Maybe the shadows.
Hold
Wait,
on.
you're not the DM?
I have special magic shadows.
Yeah, attacks just have disadvantage.
Yeah, you're right. Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave
Hell yeah.
on the
Great
things that
approach.
are on me.
Oh.
Oh no, I'm gonna get knocked back though.
I'm up.
Oh, you're up in the air. That's right.
I am not on the ground, which is why they spotted me.
Hmm.
So, and it's not an attack roll, so it's not a disadvantage. It's a con 16 save. Get off me.
These are not a physical thing that
Well, then
can
how would I
be
tear them off with an
damaged.
attack?
I just want to also mention that this is another spell that has an extremely loud noise.
Yeah.
Well, I
thanks-
mean, I figured we
thanks
were
for
all
that.
going for it.
Yeah.
Class, I will pose the
What-
question: how would I break out of them if they were not physical?
Dude,
It's a save. It's not.
Yeah, it's just, I said you can
What kind of save?
a strength saving throw as an action to get out of it, to end the effect. It's an effect of a spell.
Okay, I will do the less cool thing and make a strength save. I did bad. I failed.
Or if you have any kind of like Misty Step or anything like that, that will get you out of it.
I already rolled a strength save.
Okay. Yeah, that fails.
Yep.
So, okay. You have a bonus action.
And I can't do anything with it.
All right. Wake.
I see a magical effect on Priya.
Mm-hmm.
I cast the spell magic, Priya.
Okay. Yeah, you end the restraint on Priya.
I turn into an
Thank you.
Allosaurus.
All right.
Oh.
You do the sound.
Well.
Perfect. I didn't have to.
All right. There's your Allosaurus.
Thank you. I charge. I move 60 feet.
Yeah, you can get to one of them.
Was a quick boy.
Oh yeah. But that's
You
my
ever
turn. I got
seen
no
Jurassic
actions.
World. Those were Allosaurus, right?
All right. Rhodes.
Sure,
Chris
why
Pratt?
not? Chris Pratt? Gonna make friends.
Look, a Chris Pratt.
Rhodes is just gonna
Who
run
else
up.
shape into Chris Pratt?
It's
If
just
there's
a rat, and it's a little bit singed.
there's a space between these guys, he's gonna kind of occupy
Mm-hmm.
so he can kind of keep on both of them. He is going to cast a hunter's mark on this guy,
Okay, he's marked.
and then he's gonna try and hit him with his pick.
So many conditions.
Conditions. 15.
15 hits
15 hits.
on this top one that's marked.
Yes.
Okay.
That is. I have to scroll down. So 11 damage plus the hunter's mark, which is another d6. And also a d6 from the stones pelting this guy.
Okay.
So
Roll
there's another.
three points of damage. Okay.
Super effective.
Yes.
Yeah, so 14 altogether.
Okay.
That's him right there.
Very well. It is now his turn. He takes the acid damage.
8?
8. Yes.
Oh my god, look at
That is 4 1s and 2
4
2s.
yeah. I thought I had it bad with 1 and a 2, but no.
So, here's what happens. He is in the middle of trying to scrape all this acid off of him, and it just melts through all the parts that make him together, and he dies. right there.
Wow.
Hey, we got him, Thrim.
All right, so Zira, your turn.
Okay. Only because I just got here, I have a couple questions. Like
It's probably fair.
how far away are these guys?
30 feet.
30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this just like a fight we came upon during our travels, or
Yep,
is
Yes.
this like
that's
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
totally
So it's not like a
random.
big fight. Got
Yeah.
it.
Mini fight.
There was a loud noise that possibly attracted more enemies, and you would know
Oh,
Yep.
Sorry.
okay.
that.
So we possibly have more people coming.
Possibly, but
Unclear. We don't know that. In
it's
character, I don't know
unclear
if we know
just
that.
yet. So your
Okay.
character wouldn't. You're kind of in between.
Well,
Flower's
should
not
I?
used to fighting
What
undead.
what I'm getting at is this the kind of fight that I should do my thing where we get health back?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah, that might be a little overkill for this until something else rolls up.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
kicks our ass.
if two giant undead giants show up and start like tramping through us, sure, yes, that would be great. But
All right, then in that case, I'm just gonna use my longsword. Except I don't have D&D Beyond open, and I was trying to do it from here, and I don't remember how.
You just selected from the inventory.
I did that. It didn't show up. Weapons, longsword, and it's not going.
I mean, if you run up to them right now, if you roll a d20, you will add +8 to that, and that will be your to hit. So just go up and chop this guy's head or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm looking at your sheet right now, so I can tell you what yours
Okay,
is.
cool. Yeah, that. And then you said roll a d20
Yeah, roll a
And then add
d20
8.
and then
plus
add
8.
Yeah.
Flower, while that happens, roll a d10, please.
Ooh.
Oh, hey, it added it for you.
12,
Oh, you put it in there.
is just barely misses.
Okay.
You could still
3.
cast a spiritual
Oh wait,
weapon.
can I use my lucky?
Yes.
You
You sure
can,
could.
yeah.
Okay, I just roll d20 plus 8 again, correct?
Yep.
That's
Yes.
right.
That's
That's a
better.
lot
There you
better.
go. Okay,
Flower,
so you
roll a
hit.
d4. You
Roll
hit,
a
yes.
d4.
No,
Flower.
flower, roll
Flower.
a d4. So I'm
Oops.
okay. Gotcha.
He's doing two
Thank
things
you.
at once.
Yep.
Okay. Zira, roll a d8.
A d8. Just one?
Or are you doing it two-handed or one-handed? What are we talking here?
Does she have a shield?
I don't have a shield.
Okay, then
so
roll a
probably
d10.
two.
Roll a
D10.
d10.
Okay, d10.
Okay, and we add 4 to that, so you do 10 damage.
10 damage. Cool.
Noise.
Or 5. You 11 damage. Sorry.
11 damage. Sweet.
11 damage.
Gotcha. Yeah, you do 11 damage. Okay.
And you still have a bonus action. You can.
Yeah, I'll do my spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there it is, inventory. I was on the wrong side there. So spells and where is my spiritual weapon? There it is.
Weapon.
Yeah. If
Cast
you
spell.
to attack with it, you roll a d20 and then add 8.
Or you can hit the attack on the foundry.
Yeah. Normal. Ugh.
All right,
does that hit?
That hits.
Yep.
Okay, so roll damage.
Yep.
Did it go? I thought I hit the roll damage. It's not working.
It's a d8 plus 5, so roll a d8.
Okay. Sweet.
Okay.
Oh.
13.
Noise.
All right.
Bop bop.
Nice job.
Was the Oh, it's not radiant damage, is it? It's force.
Yeah, it's force. It's it
That's
does
dumb.
it does bypass any resistances though.
Yeah, I mean force is technically stronger than radiant.
Yeah, but these are undead, so it could have potentially done more. But
True.
I understand what you're saying.
All right, at the top of the turn, that loud noise did attract 2 other undead in the area as they come racing around a corner of a rock that they were behind. And they enter the fight.
Wow. Those don't look pleasant.
Oh, they look like they just want a hug.
Okay. This guy takes the acid damage.
Wow, acid.
Hopefully it's a better roll.
That's
13.
a little bit better.
Okay. He is not going to be concerned about that right now, so he's going to try and do something. Hmm. Okay. He is going to look to you, Zira, and I need you to make a con save, please.
Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah. You want to lucky it? Inspro?
Inspro.
Inspro?
It's bro.
Are you muted, Zira?
Yeah. Sorry, I was gonna say I inspo it because I have 3 inspo too, so I might as well.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yep. Go for it.
That's a much better roll.
Yeah, that's much better. So you will take half of this damage.
No, I was supposed to take
that's a lot of
none.
damage.
That's a lot of question marks. My God.
Wait, what did this thing do?
It casts a spell.
I'm
Gonna
dead.
fuck you up still. No, you're
not-
fine. You haven't
you're
taken
not
any
dead.
damage.
Okay.
I know. I just wanted to be
Be
dramatic.
dramatic.
Yeah.
We need
Well,
to kill
that's
these
it, guys.
things.
Guess I'm dead.
Bye.
You take 53 points of necrotic damage, halved to
Good. That would've
26.
Knocked me unconscious in one hit.
Yeah,
if
that
I'd
would have
pulled out.
definitely killed me if it wasn't halved.
Yeah, we need to kill these things.
Wait, which one was it? Those little crawly bastards that did that?
It was
or-
the main
Oh,
one. It was the
okay,
big one. Yeah.
Oh, so
Big
this
guy.
one's bigger than the other two?
It's a mastermind.
Yeah. He's a mastermind.
What?
So all 3 of the masterminds are the same, basically.
So that's
There's not, like-
26,
No,
right?
these are just
If my
deathlogs.
math is correct, half of
Yes, it
53
is
is
26.
Yeah, 26. Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I didn't realize there was a distinction between these 3. Okay.
Yeah, I did not either.
Okay. Yeah. I was like,
Can you make
okay.
him slightly bigger on the map so we know?
They're
the
all the
big
same
bad is.
size. It's just this one is more, or the one
Can
in
you
the middle
like
is
change
more
his hue, like make him
ornamental.
red?
Yeah, because
I
we would
c-
target the
I-
scarier one.
I can't do this. I can't do that.
Can you
I can't
name
do that.
him?
It's a
Give him a name.
mastermind. Yeah,
Name
that's
him
different.
Daddy
He's-
Mastermind. I don't fucking know.
Okay. Thrym.
Zaddy Mastermind.
Thrym is me.
How about this? I'll mark him with a little paw print.
Okay.
Ooh,
No,
threatening.
that's
How's
too
he
cute.
looking?
No, I'm not threatened anymore.
Yeah, how's the
Okay,
big
can
guy
I-
looking?
Can I get a 1 out of his total hit points? Like, how's he look?
the middle one.
But Daddy.
He's looking bloodied. He's looking halved.
Okay.
Well, he's about to look scorched.
Okay.
Oh god.
15 hits.
15? Ooh.
Hits
17.
and hits.
Nice. Is there no easier way of doing this 3 times?
10,
10 damage.
5, and 5. All right. Anything else on your turn?
Thrym is gonna make his cloak look the same as their cloaks in an attempt to throw them off.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Confuse them with your style.
Uh,
I mean, it looks kind of fashionable. The teal.
okay. The next this newcomer looks at you, Rhodes, and its visage becomes frightening. I need you to. Oh, hold on. It's actually. Uh, Rhodes, Zira, and Wake, make a wisdom saving throw, please.
A million.
Damn it.
Whoa.
Like 24.
All right. Zira, that's a pass. 24 is a pass. Rhodes, you
I thought you
are.
had special boy magic. That made
Only
you
when
not fail wisdom
it's
saves.
I need to activate my form.
You should do that.
Rhodes, you are frightened.
I didn't expect this to be the thing that was happening.
Rhodes, you are frightened of this
Okay,
entity.
so what does this mean? I just can't approach him?
Yeah, you can't approach him. You can't. You have disadvantage on attacks
Against him or all?
while he's in sight.
While he's in sight. Okay.
Yep.
I don't have to run away?
No. You're just
do I get a chance?
frightened.
Do I get a chance to break this at the start or end of my turn?
While frightened from the spell, a creature must take the dash action and move away. Okay.
What?
You
do
must
have to use your
dash.
reaction to run.
Yeah, you have to use your reaction to run away.
Now?
Yes.
Do I take an opportunity of attack?
It's force movement, right?
It's forced movement. Yeah, so you don't take an opportunity attack.
So whatever my full movement is as a reaction, I just like that.
Yeah, at the end of your turn, you can make another save.
End of my turn.
Yep.
Do I have to consume my turn to run away more?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this far enough? Should I go farther?
That's fine. Kenya.
Okay.
Is Kenya muted?
Nope, sorry. Okay. Listen. Yeah, he's in my range. Okay, bonus action hide.
Yep.
Take a breather. A 21?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
you're hidden pretty well.
Okay.
So advantage on this attack if you're attacking.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack with my crossbow. This guy.
Okay.
Alright. Hold on, I always have to open up D&D Beyond because it never tells me. No. I think it's a 19 plus 7.
That hits.
Okay. As it's normal. Okay. 11.
Plus sneak attack because Zira's in its range.
Is that 3d6?
Should be.
Look at that. Cool. 14.
Nice. All right. This middle one is not looking good.
Good roll.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Flower.
Well, I was trying to do a cool thing that was not Eldritch Blast, but that drew more people. So I'm going to quietly blast this one to try to finish it off.
Okay.
To be fair, that's like one of the most common mistakes in D&D. The
Yeah,
loud
right.
spell in the
loud
middle
spell.
of the night. Yeah.
Okay, that's an 18.
Yeah. All right.
14 points of force.
Yeah. How do you kill this entity?
I think they're just thorns. They're kind of I think her blast it just looks like it's different from the hex thorns, but they're like rose thorns probably. And it's force damage, so it really does like batter and scratch the bones apart. Importantly, her blast doesn't repel anything like it used to.
Oh.
She'll take her next attack at this one down here.
Okay.
14.
14 hits.
12 points of force. Thorny force.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
I think that's all. She's gonna kind of stay hovering. Oh, actually, am I allowed to use my familiar in this?
It won't be able to do much.
I
But
was
sure.
curious. I was curious if Drift could go buzz around Rhodes to give him the help action to get over his frightened condition.
Yeah, sure. There he is.
Awesome.
Okay. Then your turn. It is this guy here. He is going to try and claw at you. Wake.
Okay.
Since you're right in front of him. What's your AC?
13.
He misses with an 11.
Wow.
Okay. That's his turn. And it's Priya's.
How far away are these blue boys?
I'll say they're about like 40 feet from you.
Oh, good. I'm going to. How high up am I?
However high
We
you
didn't-
want to be.
And then 5 feet.
Okay, fair enough.
So she's gonna move. Here, take a wild guess what's going to happen.
Oh, okay. Another loud spell.
I mean, it doesn't say it's loud.
Oh, it
It's not like
doesn't?
part of its specifications that it's loud.
Lightning damage isn't.
It's not
necessarily-
thunder.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. Go ahead and roll it. Or
It's bright.
I need dex their dex saves, huh?
Yes,
Get
they
him,
are.
shh.
This is Rhodes' evil arc. Just embracing it.
All right.
That's
The
just
first,
his way
first
out
one rolled
constantly.
It's
first
the
one
beat in
rolled a
his chest.
9.
Hooray.
Second one rolled an 8. So they both failed.
Hooray. Kaboom.
Not kaboom. We just
I mean-
said.
Very quiet, little
Just-
zappy zap.
She breathes lightning.
Holy moly. Okay.
Fuck you.
Jeez.
They are. You almost one shot both of them.
Fortunately, now I am in range.
Yeah.
So you take what you get.
I feel like you made
It keeps
more.
its concentration on the fear.
It rolled a 16, 17?
The concentrate. Yeah, I rolled a 17. Anything else on your turn?
That's it.
Okay. It is now this guy's turn. He didn't like that. So he turns to you, Priya,
Stop it.
and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 19.
That succeeds. You resist the hold person that he was casting on you.
Suck it.
That's his turn. Wake.
Let's see.
Wakeosaurus.
Yeah.
Wakeosaurus Rex.
Well, I'm gonna bite.
Yeah, do it.
That is an 8 to hit.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well. That's my turn.
Oh no. Rhodes, you are frightened.
You're still
Make
getting
it-
used to the bot. Am I? Is this guy concentrating on my frightened?
He is, yeah.
Yeah, and I did.
Yeah, well, he got hit by 33 damage. That
Yeah,
didn't...
he's saved.
Yeah, I double checked.
Oh, okay. I still the frightened effect is at the end of my turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I can still use my action, bonus action.
No, at the end of your turn. So it's
Yeah, but
taking
I
your
can
turn.
I still have. Oh, so I can't do anything
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Doesn't
Oh well, you
Tell
can't do anything, but it's going to be disadvantage for attacks and such.
But I have an action, right?
Yes, you have an action, bonus action. You can't move closer.
Yeah, that's fine. I know what I want to do.
Okay.
Okay, so he's frightened. He's running away, and I think Drift floats like in front of his face, so he kind of like centers in on Drift, and that kind of brings him back a little bit into the moment, and he's going to use his action to activate his starry form,
Mm-hmm.
the white one, and that is probably going to be bonus action. Well, no, we'll do this first. No, I have to end my turn. Oh, so bonus action, I'm going to switch my Hunter's Mark to this guy, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll end the turn with the starry form doing an advantage wisdom save, right?
Yes.
Hopefully. Oh yeah.
You're fine. You are no longer frightened.
Yes. So that'll break him out of it.
Okay.
Kind of look over at Flower and smile.
0.
Flower smile.
And Rhodes will run back in. Towards these guys.
Okay. Gotcha.
Oh wait, no, I suppose it's end the turn, right?
Yeah.
So never mind. Never mind.
0.
I'm just gonna longsword this guy right here. Bam.
All right, bam. Let's go.
That guy
Really?
said.
All right,
Is that
15
enough
hits.
to hit him?
Yeah, yep.
Perfect.
Okay. 10 points of damage.
And then I'm gonna use my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
It's already out. So...
Yes. Do not
Where
use
is
the
it?
spell slot when you cast it.
Yeah, how do I do that without using the spell slot?
On
When you
Foundry?
click on it, it's gonna like ask you if you want to use them.
Yeah.
If you're using it on Foundry. So just unclick that.
What? Unclick it. How do I unclick it?
Are you casting it through Foundry?
Yeah.
When you click it, it'll ask if you want to use a resource or like a spell slot. Just uncheck the box that says use a spell slot.
It's not asking me anything, but it is not letting me click it.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me pop it back in. Maybe that's the problem. Now where did it go? Spiritual weapon.
Oh, consume spell slot. Uncheck that when you
I
click
see.
on it. Yeah.
Got it. And attack first, right?
Yep.
Nice. Almost a crit.
Nice. Roll the damage.
Why does the damage not work for this one? That's so
It's a
frustrating.
D8 +5.
Thank you.
Because Foundry's broken sometimes.
Yeah.
It has its issues.
Ah, come on! Last time I rolled
Hey,
perfectly.
that's okay.
Okay.
That's okay. Because you kill it.
Hey, he's dead.
Hooray!
Snap.
My spiritual weapon is a flurry of daggers, and they start from the bottom and they spiral up. And as they there's like a smoky magical dust around them, and as that dust clears, the guy just falls.
Amazing.
Perfect.
Perfect. Yes.
Perfect anime death.
Exactly.
Trim, you're up.
All right. I'm going to. It's the. Which one is the one fearing Rhodes? It's the bottom one?
Rhodes is saved from the fear, so he's good.
Oh. Okay. Never mind then. I'm
Yeah, we
gonna
good.
attack the closest one
Okay.
with something that I have definitely decided already.
All right.
I'm just gonna hit it with magic missiles actually.
Okay.
Four.
Hold on. The first bolt kills it.
Oh, excellent.
I warmed them up for you.
Then can I send the remaining bolts on the
Yes.
Alright, so that's
4. That kills this one. Yeah,
You're
they
welcome,
were
Grim.
they were on 4 hit points after the lightning bolt. And no other enemies are seen or come around the corner. That is the end of combat.
wow, rude. Didn't even get it. How do you want to do
this? Sorry.
Technically, neither did I. I just said it. I was like, this is how it's happening.
This is a random encounter. It wasn't a big thing, but with combat over, and the threat gone, what do you guys need to heal up? I'm sure some of you need to heal up.
Just my pride.
Oh.
I need to heal up. I'm like at half health.
I'm also at half health.
I didn't get hit.
Oh, I could use my staff, I guess.
You can, yeah.
That would be in my inventory. Staff of
Yeah.
healing.
Do we want to try to heal or do we want to try to rest? Or are we too exposed?
We might need to move a little further away from this place before we sit down.
Yeah, I think if we keep moving, especially after that noise, we should get maybe just a little out of this area. But
Sorry, I didn't mean to make.
It's okay. It's fine. Magic is really hard to predict sometimes.
And we need to kill them as fast as possible anyway.
Yeah.
That was the. Yeah.
That was more important.
So do you use your spend some charges out of the staff of healing?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like cure wounds, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it says attack or damage.
So you can cast Cure Wounds, expending 1 charge per spell level up to 4th, or Mass Cure Wounds, which uses 5 charges. You have a total of 10.
Ever?
10 charges, which
recharge.
they recharge.
Okay,
The staffer
that's what I
gains a
thought.
D6 plus 4 expended charges daily at dawn. So every day you get a D6 plus 4 charges back.
Okay, that's what I thought. But then the way you kept reiterating, you have 10 charges. I was like, whoa. This sounds
10
permanent.
charges a day.
A
If
day.
it heals max.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking for mass. That's mass healing word.
Yeah.
It might be at the bottom. I think they put all the weapon things.
Water walk,
No,
tongue,
never mind.
spirit
That's not
shroud.
true anymore.
They're like in alphabetical order, but I don't see mass cure wounds.
That's cure wounds.
Yeah,
is
it's because it's
fifth
part.
level.
It's part of the item. You don't have. You're not a high enough level to actually have master wounds.
Yeah, if you want to roll 3d8, we'll add +5, and that's what you give.
Yep.
Add +5.
Yep.
To 3d8.
Gotcha. Like that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Perfect.
Hey.
18 to Priya and yourself.
Thank you.
Yes.
They fucked me up in the first round.
Missed it.
Yeah, you were really like disassociative today. Are you okay?
You know, I've felt better, but like I've just kind of been lost in my own thoughts, thinking about things I could buy.
You don't know how perfect that is because we
I
asked
know
class to
because
pretend
he said I
roleplay.
was shopping.
Yeah.
Okay, were you listening?
No, Simon told me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the illusion.
You shouldn't have said.
Okay. So
Thanks for the help, Flower.
Sure, of course.
Those guys were really scary.
you
They were
have
really
3 more hours of travel ahead, and you keep moving. I need a D100.
16.
I did the last one and it fucked us up, so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is gonna fuck us up too.
16 is lower. But we still have stealth possibility. So
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead and I'll say the first iteration of this pass without trace is still up. That's a 22.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, how generous.
Oh,
of
we're
you.
in stealth.
This is the very tail end of it, so.
Oh my god.
I rolled a lot better this time. Priya's sticking lower to the
I
ground
rolled
now.
a lot worse.
Why do you have to do this to us?
It's still a 19.
I'm still afraid of those spooky ghosts.
Can you wake Zira?
I got a
Stealth
19.
checks. Total?
Do what now?
Yeah, 19 total.
I got a 15 total.
To do what?
Okay, so 25.
Nope, I didn't. I got a 14 total. Sorry.
Oh,
24 with the plus 10.
No.
Disgusting.
Total.
No. Oh.
14 total, sir.
With the plus 10 from Pass Without
Yes.
Trace? Oh my. Okay.
I rolled a 4. What do you want from me?
Oh, right.
Better roll.
I'm sorry, not total. Okay,
What do
that
I
would be
need
a
to roll?
29 then. Sorry.
Roll a stealth check. Plus
Oh,
10.
plus 10.
Well, Echo's having a moment.
I could tell.
I rolled a 3 plus 1. I thought it was a plus 2. I was wrong.
Oh. Okay. Oh goodness. So that's a 19 from Zira. All right. So
Real bad rolls.
Gotcha.
I rolled a 34. I don't know about y'all.
I rolled a 19.
At
I
27
rolled
over
a
here.
29.
Okay. Here we go.
Here we go.
Even with the 14, you were able to skirt past a pair of undead zombie giants.
Oh my god. Didn't Rhodes make a joke about
I told you
us
they
running
would
into
be
as we skirted past them?
You did, even with the 14, they have a pretty poor perception. So you skirt past that encounter. 2 more D100 checks.
I'll do
Someone would
one.
please. Thank you.
In here though.
D100? Oh, somebody already got it. Okay.
No, 0. We need 2 of them, so you do them.
96. The 4th hour of
4.
travel
Oh,
goes
44.
pretty smooth. And
Nice roll, Kala.
the last hour, as you get nearer and nearer, well, you end up in a crevice between 2 of these high, jagged foothills, and you happen upon a small, ruined town. You do see stone buildings that have crumbled, leaving rubble on the streets. This is what you see.
Okay. How dark is it here?
Like low vision light. You would need. It's not.
I mean, at this point, it would be actual night over. Like they're because we left kind of going into the evening.
There is no sun in this land. It is just a gray cloud cover that you see. So anybody with sunlight sensitivity would do just fine traveling through this. Anybody that would need darkness to utilize an ability would be able to do so at any point. But
I think Flower would have her little. She would kind of put it off for as long as she can, but eventually she would have her little produce flame and be cupping it and just kind of like hold the light close.
Okay. You all arrive at this town, these ruins and roads. A small little like stone building stands alone, untouched, it has not crumbled yet, but you sense that rock in that small stone building.
I think he's in there.
Sorry, give me a moment.
Come on, everyone.
While the DM's distracted.
Yeah. Let's run away. Let's get out of here.
Freedom.
As there is like the doorway looks like it used to hold a door, that swung open, but the doorway is now just like there's a makeshift wooden planks that kind of block the doorway.
Okay. Should I knock? Like, what is this?
I don't know.
He knocks on the planks of wood. Hello? Mr. Potts?
Everybody notices just down this main street of this ruined town, there's a rock slide, and you see the lanky figure of Myron sliding down with this rock slide, and he kind of stumbles up onto the road. Oh, hello, friends. I'm glad you made it out here. I was hoping to see you again today.
Is this the guy that we're supposed to kill?
Nope. We're not
We're supposed to
killing him.
bring him back alive. We've talked to the dad.
Yeah, we're
Now
not
what's this
kidding.
guy brought back?
You weren't here when we
But
talked
when
about
I
all
left, this was the guy
Yes.
we're supposed to
Yes.
kill.
Yeah.
Okay. We are no
You are
longer
correct
killing
about
him.
this.
Okay.
There's been some
It would
I
be
was
really
like-
funny if Zero just went in swinging right now.
Sorry, guys, I've been distracted.
I blacked out.
Just pull out my sword, go after his neck. Ha.
I've been thinking about shoes.
Oh my god, shoes.
Yeah, here we are. Hello.
You see he puts the cork into a water skin and puts it away and walks up to the party.
Real nice place you have here.
Well, thank you. So you've all thought about my proposal for a job? You're gonna help me out?
Rhodes is not speaking up first on this.
Yeah, neither is Wake.
Nobody decides to speak up, and we just stare at him.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I suppose that seems to be the case.
There we go.
All right then. Welcome to my humble abode. And he just kind of like shoves all the planks to one side. And they all like clatter to the floor. It's about to get real dark, so you can follow me into my home. And he walks inside this stone building. Do you all follow?
Yeah.
Flower reaches
Yeah.
for Rhodes' hand. Going in.
Yes.
And he goes first, I guess.
Rhodes will keep you close.
Trim will
Okay.
also be in the front.
Come on, Flower. It's all right.
Of course. He's feeling better now, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I
Probably
said,
best to be inside anyway.
this small stone building, you see no furniture within this room that you enter, but it is about 15 by 15 feet. And in the very center, you see a heavy cellar double door. And Myron takes it, pulls open one side, and you see a lit stairwell going down. It's safer in here for the night. I'm sure you'll probably want to head out during the lighter hours.
Age before beauty, she says as she offers him to go first.
Well, all right. I was trying to be a gracious host, but sure, follow me. And he starts stepping down into this lit stone staircase. And
Rhodes will follow him.
as you all follow, we will go ahead and pick up there next time. Okay.
Cool.
Well, let's go ahead and get a vote for RP. And we'll start with Pen.
I want to give it to Kenya because what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
What?
Like that guy you met and him giving you some information. Like, bro, are you gonna betray me? Because I'm gonna be real sad if you betray me,
Just keep playing. Keep going.
bro. An honorable mention to Rhodes's rock addiction.
Rediction.
Just need some of that rock.
Okay. Kala.
My vote is gonna go to Rhodes for said addiction. I'm sorry, the way you play it off, Rhodes, is so fucking hilarious. And on top of that, like, I genuinely feel like I made a wrong choice giving you that rock. So, and it is purely because of how you acted. So,
like a tweaker getting his fix.
For real. So my vote goes to Rhodes.
Thank you.
All right. Gannon.
I want to give it to Wake. I really liked the fight with your new dinosaur form. It was very fun to just imagine it. And I liked, just playing with that combat scenario. It's really fun.
Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Asenji.
Yeah, I'm also gonna give it to Rhodes. Partly because of the rock stuff, and I just think it's really hilarious. But also the kind of the storied past of Rhodes and how he was created kind of really struck a chord with me. It was really cool.
Were you also created?
What now?
I'm asking, essentially, he said it struck a chord with him, so I'm asking him how he could relate. Was he also created?
In real life, yeah.
Anyway.
Emily.
Construct.
Definitely honorable mention to Rhodes because his goleming is always great, and particularly this rock, very good, A+. But I actually want to give it to Thrym for staying in the back. He's like doing the thing. He's being a wizard, and then immediately running up to the front of the fight. Baby steps, baby steps.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Echo.
My vote goes to Kenya for a couple things. First one
For her
is
inevitable betrayal.
No. Specifically for how she handled the dust and like being willing to talk to the guy. And then like just as soon as she learned he didn't want to kill the kid, she was like, "Oh man." Just like this in character like wanting to assassinate a person, like what's going on there? Gala? That's my vote.
All right. Sin, I know you weren't here for all of it. But
I heard that Rhodes was able to like do something with that dust that we had and turn it into some like ball or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. That seems important.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Rhodes, you get the player's vote for inspiration.
Oh, thank you, everyone.
Well, I hope you all had fun. And
Rhodes rocks.
to anybody
Thank you,
listening
Rockstar.
to these sessions.
Oh yeah, Rockstar honorable mention.
Hi, Gannon. On
Yes.
the video. Hi, Gannon. Thanks for listening. Have a good night.